Now we're off. Now we're off of mute. Time to get this game underway. USA versus Venezuela for the WBC championship. I'm still sitting here watching the Pacers and the Knicks until the game gets underway, but it's about to get underway, so that's why I'm getting up here now. For those curious, though, it is a tie game now at 43 apiece. Knicks Pacers. The Pacers are no good. The Knicks, we're almost at the playoffs now. So anyway, that's enough of that. We're going to get back into the MLB right now. WBC right now. So let's get this underway. Daniel, another cellar dweller. First cellar dweller accounted for. Daniel's in the base. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you in here, man. Always good to see you in here. Get this thing underway, man. Venezuela. Wow. They've been shocking some teams. Slumby, another cellar dweller accounted for. Let's go USA, Slumby. Come on now. This is crazy. It's crazy. Venezuela's knocked off Japan, and then they knocked off Italy. They came back against Italy and knocked them off too. Crazy. OG cellar dweller Manav, our cricket ambassador in the basement. What's going on, Manav? Getting ready for tonight's game, man. I know you're so lucky, man. It's only a 5 o'clock start for you, man. 5 o'clock start for you. Crazy. So, hold on, guys. I'm still setting up. All right, we're good again. Where are you guys? Wait, hold on. All right. You guys know me, man. I just jump on here and I'm still setting up. 1 second. This is another reason why I was fall behind. Brad, first Aussie dweller accounted for. Brad's in the base. What's going on, Brad? What's happening, man? Hope you're doing well yourself. My man. French Soup, welcome in. Subscribe, bell notice, man. Nolan McLean is starting tonight for USA. Nolan McLean is starting tonight for USA. His last outing, I want to jinx him in the reverse. His last outing, he got pounded by Italy. Pounded. But, again, it's still spring training, guys. It's still spring training. So, but, yeah, he got pounded last time. But that's okay. That was last time. He's learned his lesson. He's going to come out. He's going to pitch great tonight. He is normally a very good pitcher for the Mets. I know, Stella. He really is. Not a big baseball guy, but yes, go USA. Let's go, man. The United States Olympic men's hockey team, a lot of them are there tonight. A lot of them are at this game tonight. A lot of them are. Caleb, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Caleb's in the base. What's up, Caleb? Hey, Caleb, man, I saw that the Fitzroy jersey. I just commented on in the Discord, man. That is nice. I want that Fitzroy one, man. I like that. I like that a lot, man. I like that one a lot. Midnight start for you. All right, Slumby, you just made me feel better because mine's 8. I know it sounds bad. It's like, it's 8 o'clock. Johnny's already complaining. No, I'm not complaining yet. I would, if this game started at midnight for me, I'd be asleep. I can't do the night games. I got to get up earlier to do all that. I used to be a night person, Slumby. I really did. I used to be a night person, man. Don't get older, Slumby. Don't get older. Good evening, Caleb. Manav is here. Peso. Wow. Peso, OG cellar dweller accounted for. Peso is in the basement. What's up, Peso? How you been, man? I know. Peso's here. Stella, can you believe it? I know. It's crazy. What's good, Peso? How you been, man? Hope everything's going well for you, man. I know Buffalo and the Sabres. You got to be excited about the Sabres, man. Come on. You got to be excited about the Sabres. Them and my 1A team. My 1A hockey team is the Tampa Bay Lightning, so hopefully we'll meet in the playoffs and have some fun with that. Mean, go USA, go USA, go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go USA tonight. Let's go. Let's do it. Yes. Yes, let's do it tonight, Mean. Good evening, Peso. Manab. Bruin, OG, cellar dweller, basement bouncer, hockey ambassador in the basement. What's up, Bruin? USA, USA, USA. Oh, that's got to be fixed. Yeah, that's better. Let's go. Yeah, apparently there's a lot of the Olympic players wearing their USA Olympic jerseys from the hockey. Is at the game tonight. Eduardo versus a rook. Nolan McLean's not a rookie. Nolan McLean pitched for the Mets last year. He's not a rookie. Peso. Matter of fact, Nolan McLean was one of the best pitchers in MLB last year. Let me look at his numbers for a minute. Last year, 25, Nolan McLean, when he came up, went 5-1 with a 2.06 ERA, 57 strikeouts, and a 1.4 whip over 48 innings. He only started 8 games last year, so I guess technically he's still a rookie if you want to look at it that way. He came in the second half of the season, 5-1, 2.06 ERA, 57 strikeouts. Made his major league debut on August 16, 2025. So I guess we could still throw. Would he be able to get Rookie of the Year this year then? I guess he would be considered a rookie. I'll take that back. French Soup. The collar really brings the Guernsey together. Yes, they'll wear it against the pie, so I'll be able to see it in person. That's great, Caleb. I like that, man. I want to get it. Man. I think so. Think about being Mark DeRosa and having to pick Bobby Witt, Gunnar Henderson. Who do I start at shortstop, for instance? So what does he do? Alex Bregman's having an off day. Gunnar, you're going to start at third base. I mean, this is not an easy team to manage. It's not easy to manage a team like this with all these superstars on the team, and they all really want to win. They all really want to play. I think it's hilarious how much hate that Aaron Judge gets from people, man. It's incredible how much hate he gets. It's really unnecessary. It's probably because he's a good guy and people don't want good guys winning. It's a good dude. I don't understand the hate he gets. I really don't. I don't understand it. He's not even like the highest paid player in the game to where he should be getting, hey, should a home run every time. Tony, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Tony's in the basement. Tony, they're playing Venezuela for the WBC championship game right now. Venezuela knocked off Shohei Ohtani and Japan. They knocked them off. Then they knocked off Italy. They came back and won that game. So this is no pushover team. Venezuela's tough. I mean, they beat Japan. Texas, another cellar dweller accounted for. I'm laughing because the Irish accent I want to give you is from the movie Leprechaun. Keep away from me, gold. Keep away from me, gold. First pitch, base hit. I know. First pitch, base hit. Keep away from me, gold. Come out to play, me friends. There you go. That was from the movie Leprechaun. One of the worst horror movies ever made. So bad that it's addicting to watch. It's actually addictive to watch. Go USA. Yes, Manab. Yes. Been saying what's up. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Be a happier one if we can take this. It'll be a happier one if we can take this. Let's go. So one pitch, one hit. Miguel Garcia's up now. That was Luis Arias who just got that first leadoff hit. He plays against well, maybe not. I'll take that back. Oh, that's a double play ball. 1 and 2. Oh, man, he almost beat that to first base. He almost beat it. Hold on, guys. Whew! I mean, this much he beat him by. Man, I'm going to try to keep up tonight. Ha. I'm going to try. Everybody's saying what's up to each other. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. Boom, there's one. Everything is well. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. How's everything with you? Good. Everything's good, man. We got Geno Smith back. Everything's great. And the Dolphins are going to be the worst team in the AFC East. Did you see they gave up Waddle? Waddle is on the Broncos now. So we're out of the inning. Fly out to Byron Buxton. They are out of the inning. Going to the bottom of the first. And our lineup is coming up. I want to see a blowout tonight, guys. I want to see a blowout. I just want to see a blowout. Not against us. I actually like Geno being back. I'll get into that in a little bit, Peso. Not because I think we're going to the Super Bowl. And I'll get into that in a little bit. OG Cellar Dweller, quick in the basement. Quick. The Rangers playing, except for last night, playing pretty well since the Olympic break, man. Where was that all season? I know they lost last night, but you get the point. I mean, they're like 6-2-2 since the Olympic break. Crazy. Hope you're doing well, Quick. Yep, that's fair, good stuff, but it's a challenging situation for anyone. Yeah, definitely, man. And you know what? You are right. He is technically a rookie. He does have, obviously, major league experience. The Mets didn't make the playoffs last season. They'll be making it this season. But yeah, I guess Nolan McClain would technically be a rookie. He didn't start till August. He had 8 starts. He went 5-1 with 2.06 ERA. That's pretty good. 57 strikeouts. It's good. But I guess he would be considered a rookie. Yeah, good stuff. Will Smith. How about that? Cal Raleigh last season. I'm not even hating on the guy. All these people that Cal Raleigh. Hey, I don't like what he did with Randy Arozarena and Josh Naylor. That's so weird to me. Why aren't you shaking your teammates' hands that you're going to be playing with all season? I don't get it. He didn't let I mean, Cal Raleigh did. He must have been pissed then when Bobby Witt was talking to Pasquantino at first base. 2 Royals. Bobby Witt went to first base and had the nerve to talk to his Royals teammate, Pasquantino, who's playing for Italy, first baseman. And Judge talked to Jazz Chisholm before and during the game when he was on second against Great Britain. How dare they? But Cal Raleigh had the pass ball, and he really wasn't getting any hits. So, like I said, it goes back to the people that hate Aaron Judge saying Cal Raleigh is so much better than Aaron Judge. I'm like, he plays a tougher position, but so much better than him? No, that's a warning track power right there. I actually to me, that's not cool. You're not shaking teammates' hands. I mean, come on. It's a little lame. This is the WBC. Come on. It's a little lame. It's a little lame to me. It's a little lame. I don't know. That's the way I feel. Anyway, so there you go, French. It's Will Smith after all that. I just tailed off. Eduardo Rodriguez on the bump, and he is a nasty pitcher, man. He's a nasty pitcher. Bryce Harper up, who really needs to start hitting himself. I can't believe he's batting number 2 still. How is he still batting number 2 in the order? I would have dropped him down a little bit. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a fan. And I like Bryce Harper. I'm not a Phillies fan, but I like him. Used to collect baseball cards. Headstrong. What's going on? I've seen you in here before. When I was younger, oh my gosh. Your entire collection for $10,000. When did you sell that? How long ago was that? 2 outs. Harper flies out to second. But you never liked the. Hey, I think baseball cards are still. I'm not a collector connoisseur kind of person, but I would think that they're the. Isn't baseball cards the most valuable over any other sport? Aaron Judge up now, strike 1. He's batting .261. 2 homers and 5 RBIs in the WBC. I know, Judge is up. So, Yeah, that's weird. How did you get all them cards? Were you just collecting them as a kid? I mean, we all did. I don't even want to think of the cards I gave away as a kid. Because we used to flip cards at school. You'd bring your cards and we'd flip them. I mean, what did we know in the 80s? If I had known now what I know now, I would have never opened one G.I. Joe box in 1982. Not one. I would have kept them all boxed. I was 10 years old. Who knew? Man, I'd be freaking rich. Imagine if you kept all that stuff. I hate to think I hate to think the cards I had that I just flipped away, just playing games, just flipped away. Oh my gosh. Oh, that ball was low, but that's okay. That's the way it is. Do you guys want? That's a good question. Do you guys want the ABS? Do you want that system, or do you like the human error? I personally like the human error aspect, even though it goes against my team sometimes. And yes, Dominican Republic got screwed. That was definitely ball 4. That wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. I get it. And if I was a DR fan, I would have been pissed. So I get that. But I still like the human error. It's part of the game. I don't like the ghost runner on second. I don't mind the pitch clock. The pitch clock is fine. I get that. It doesn't even interfere. I mean, how many pitchers really get it took too long, we're giving the guy a ball? It doesn't happen very often. But I hate the ghost runner, and I don't want the ABS system. Is it ABS? Am I even saying it right? Anyway. Hi, Manav and Caleb. I'm still at work, but I'm listening. All right, Tony. I always appreciate you guys showing up over there in Australia and getting me on there, man. You know what, Tony? Take the day. I'll give you the day off, Tony. Watch the game, hang out with us, and then go back to work. Just tell them you got to get something out of your car, and then just show back up in like 4 hours or 3 hours, whatever it takes, Tony. They won't even know you're gone. Apparently the crowd is yeah, they do, Caleb. There's a lot of Venezuela. Hey, man, people are like, oh, you guys should win. Really? They beat Japan and they beat a good Italy team. I don't think we're coming into this game like, oh, we should win. So, all right, we're going into the top of the second now. Let me keep up. Garrett Whitlock and Mason Miller are available tonight to close out. That is great news. And by the way, guys, 1 week from tomorrow, March 25th, baseball is back. Baseball is back. Oh, the Dolphins, they're going to be trash this year, man. It's going to be great. I know my Jets aren't going to be that good, and that's fine. We are loaded with draft picks and cap space for 2027. Loaded with draft picks and cap space in 2027. I just want to see them be competitive this year. Just be competitive. I don't fully believe in the draft because the Jets have tanked before and we're always in the top 3 draft line. I'd really rather see some competitive football this year, but knowing that Miami's going to be trash, that's just great. Tony should be a good game. All right. Oh yeah. You guys are going to the games. Complete fire sale. Suarez is up, hitting 188 in the WBC. McLean's up to 8 pitches. 1 and 2, nobody out, top of the second. Yeah, and I was worried the Jets were going to go after Tua. I was like, struck him out, 1 out. I was worried they were going to go after Tua. I'm like, if Tua was good, I'm throwing a number out. I'm probably off, but I believe the Dolphins still owe him roughly 90 to 95 million. If he had anything worthwhile, they wouldn't be eating that much of the cap. I was like, oh man, this would be a Jet move to get Tua. He get injured in week 1, and then we'll be doing 9 quarterbacks for the rest of the season. And we still somehow would not have the number 1 overall draft pick. I want to see competitive football. I'm tired of watching awful football. I'm just tired of watching awful football. I really am. I want 7 to 9 wins this year. 7-9. Our defense has definitely stepped up with some players. And probably right now, no one gives a damn about the Jets, and I don't blame you. Because I don't either. I'm just saying. Miami's going to be in last place. That's what I'll say. Miami be in last place. 3-pitch strikeout. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Angus. Another cellar dweller and our soccer ambassador in the building. In the basement. What's going on, Angus? Good to see you in here, man. Hey, no problem, friends. Friends, we're all just fans in here. All these guys that are in here have been with me a long time. Most of them have been with me a really long time. We're just fans talking to fans, and I'm always right unless I'm wrong. That's just the way it is. Tovar's up 462. But when I say what I say, I mean it at the time. But it's all good, friends. Love having you in here, man. Thanks for stopping through. Stop by anytime. That is a base hit. Two out single by Tovar. It was hitting 460 something. So I guess it's not a surprise you got a hit. We're having a kick of the football with some of the Hawthorne. Really? Oh, that's cool. How did they do? Better than me on my video? How'd they do? I sold my first marriage because we needed money ASAP. So you should be appreciative. Wait a minute, because you needed money. I'm looking back at the key word here. In my first marriage, I got to have that roof over our heads because she was pregnant. Gotcha. That's a loaded statement right there, Jay. We could break that down. That's a loaded statement, man. I hope you all are getting along, even though you're not together, man, because you got a child together. But that's quite a sentence there, man. See, baseball came through for you. NFL doesn't have fans right now. NFL used to be my number one overall sport. Abreu is up right now, batting .238, 1-1, 1 man on, and 2 outs. I used to be a diehard fan of the NFL. I still love the Jets. I always will, but it's not the number one sport in my life anymore. It used to be. I would watch any game growing up. It could be the 2 worst teams in the league, and I would watch any game. Any game. I wouldn't miss it. I used to get mad when my mother would make me go to bed at halftime on Monday Night Football. You got school tomorrow. I'm like, I was only allowed to watch the halftime. That was it. And this is in the 80s. But not anymore. There's a whole lot of other sports I like better. Hockey, basketball, baseball. Uh-oh. I'm just messing with you guys, man. He flew out the shortstop. We're getting out of the inning, assuming Witt catches it, and he does. Oh, back in 99. 99, wow. Kind of scary to think how long ago that was. Yeah, it's like, and I know people that still collect them and are avid collectors, man, and some of the stuff they have, it is an investment, man. You get imagine back then, you just got even a Sidney Crosby rookie card. Imagine if you still had that today. People go overboard for these things. And then what do? You pay these millions of dollars to get one, right? And then you put it in your stack and resell it, or you can leave it in your will. When top rookies come out, I don't collect cards, but I'll take chances at times. Like when Wemby came out for the Spurs, I was buying those rookie sets for the NBA. None of them had them. Connor Bedard, I was all over that. I better, let me try these rookie sets. Maybe you'll get the card. I didn't get it. I know it's probably all, pull suckers in like me, but I'm a 4 decades Jet fan. How smart could I be? I recently bought some soccer cards, marketed more as an investment instead of a hobby. Can you imagine if you had a Lionel Messi or Ronaldo rookie card? That's got to be worth a lot. What about Angus? What about Messi's first season with the Inter Miami? Would that be worth something? His first season in MLS, would that be worth something? Hey, that's a good question. Oh, Jose Canseco. Ken Griffey's arguably the greatest center fielder of all time. I always say arguably because Ken Griffey was incredible. Ken Griffey had the smoothest swing. Most effortless home run swing. That was it. He just, it was gone. I like Griffey, man. Don Mattingly. I grew up a Yankee fan. I love Dave Winfield was my number one guy, and Don Mattingly was my 1A. Dave Winfield was my favorite Yankee. And Don Mattingly was just like, whew. Can you imagine what that card is? A Ken Griffey rookie card. Goodness, what would that be worth? I know you needed to do it at the time, but what would that be worth now? Oh, you pulled that. Let it all out, Angus. Vent right here in the basement, man. Let it all out. Let it all out. Al, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Al's in the basement. What's up, Al? How you doing, man? Al, we're getting close to the NHL playoffs. Getting close. And my Knicks. We're getting close. Bottom of the second inning. Kyle Schwarber up right now. 0-1 on him. Hold on, I'm really trying to stay on top of this time. Still 0-0, guys. Al, hope you're good, man. Good to have you in here, Tony. I still have all my rookie. Wow, what would that be worth? Curiosity. What would that be worth out of from footy? 2-1 on Schwarber. 2-2 on Schwarber. Foul tip. Schwarber's hitting 364 in the WBC. 364. Philly fans should be excited about that. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. And this is how I started out the same. Hold on a second. 2-2. I'll answer that after this pitch. I know, Stella. It's a tense moment. We need Schwarber to hit a home run. And he struck him out. I didn't like the idea of the pitch clock either, French. I didn't like the idea of the pitch clock. Once I saw it in action, by the end of April of the first year with it, I was fine with it. I didn't have any problem with it. That's your point right there. Quick challenges. That's what we need. Quick challenges. I like the natural game for what it is. Bregman's up. 1-0. Oh no, 0-1. They said he went around. So Bregman's start. He's only hitting 182. He didn't put Henderson in probably because they're facing a lefty today. So I just got to see how it plays out. But for right now, I don't like it. I want the human aspect in it. Doing, guys, doing good. Hi, Al. Everybody's saying hi. And who do we have here? Yankee Kyle. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Yankee Kyle in the basement. Let's go, Yankee Kyle. Let's go. Yankees next week, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Kyle. Our first game of the season. I will be on for that. I will be on. Run, Bregman, run. Ah, 2 outs. 2 outs. Run the ball, get a good O-line for the Jets, yeah. The Jets actually have a good O-line. Believe it or not, that wasn't one of their problems last year. Defense was a problem last year. For the first time ever, you ever notice the Jets? Defense usually isn't the problem. Last year it was, but this year we got some good solid leadership type veterans. They needed that. Roman Anthony up. He's hitting 318. What's great about the WBC, I've said this before, but I will say it again. It makes you go for your rival team's players. Like, I don't go for the Red Sox ever. Am I going for Roman Anthony? Yeah. I was excited when he was hitting home runs in this and getting key hits. Red Sox fans should be excited to have this guy on the team. Roman Anthony is one of the great young upcoming players, man. Now, will the Red Sox keep him? I don't mean like right now, but we see what they did with Mookie Betts and Devers and Xander Bogaerts. Like, I don't understand why they could have had a dynasty with all those with those three. And they even had Kyle Schwarber for half a season and let him walk. They had Schwarber. People forget that. Kyle Schwarber was on the Red Sox for like half a season and then they let him walk. I know it's their owner. I have friends of mine that are Red Sox fans and they can't stand John Henry. They can't stand him, and I don't blame them. 3-1 on Anthony. 2 outs. 3-1. Bottom of the second. That's a ground out to the pitcher. See, Roman Anthony was legging it out. Ground out to the pitcher, and he was sprinting down the line. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see guys just I'm going to be out. You know what? The 1% chance that someone mishandles a throw. You guys have seen it. You've seen it in baseball. Guy grounds out to the infield. It's like, just starts jogging down the line because they figure they're out. And then the guy overthrows the pitch, bobbles the ball in his glove. Anything like that gives you an extra step or two. You could have been safe. Billy Martin in the old days, man, he would have been flipping. I mean, he would have benched you. Denver Broncos zone scheme. Denver Broncos getting Jalen Waddle. Watch out, too. Watch out for that. I know it is strange, Caleb. It is strange seeing Glaber. I still like Glaber. He wasn't an all-time Yankee, but he was a good Yankee. He played hard. He loved being on the Yankees. I know there was a couple times he dogged it. I know, because one person's like, Glaber dogged it all the time. Like, he didn't dog it all the time. He refused to play shortstop because he's not comfortable there, and he didn't like the way he felt there. He tried it, and then he refused to play it. He refused to play it, the year before they let him go. He said he's not going to play shortstop. I don't blame him. He didn't do well there. So, I mean, but he did initially try it. Some Yankee fans are like, he wouldn't even do it. I'm like, but he did it before, and he had a ton of errors. I don't blame him for that. He wanted to play second base, and that was it. So do that on the Tigers, but he's still good. I thought he was a good Yankee. He deserved the ovation he got when he came back. Thank you, Yankee. Always appreciate you, man. Fellow Yankee fan, Yankee Kyle, diehard. Guys, you got to check out Yankee Kyle's lives, man. They're great. And I know Yankee, I'm on some of them, but sometimes I haven't been on a few lately because you always come on when I'm doing something, man. But I do like watching your lives, Yankee. I really do. Oh, man, thanks, French. I really appreciate that, man. Like I said, we're all just fans in here, man. We're all just kicking it in here. That's why I call it a live stream hangout. I never say play-by-play because it doesn't always happen that way with me. Because I take care of the chat, man. You guys are taking the time to be here for starters and taking the time to type. So, and right now, USA doesn't have a hit yet. I know we're in the third inning, but goodness. Oh, okay. Maybe grew up that way. I didn't. Base hit. Salvador Perez. Hold on 1 second. What is he saying? Hold on, guys. Churio's up now, hitting 250. 250. Strike one. Well, so she probably grew up doing it then, Tony. That's cool, man. I did not, and you saw my video of me trying to kick that Sharon, man. It was terrible. It was really bad. Really quick while I was in the – okay, Jay. Oh, good. All right. Okay. All right. All good, Jay. All good, man. Hey, you were in the Marines. You were around a lot of dudes. Met a chick, said married her, and quick. I get it, man. But like I said, man, I hope you guys, get along. But your kid is an adult now. So I'm caught up now, Jay. I'm caught up. Glad to have you back, man. You know what it is, Jay? I'm used to your Discord name now. I'm used to your Discord name more than seeing you on here. Then it hit me. I was like, oh, yeah, you were in the Sabres. Nice strikeout. What a pitch. That breaker was nasty. McLean threw it, came to the middle of the plate, and at the last second just fell off the table. Some people that never played, how can you swing at that? It happens like this. You see that pitch coming straight, you're already starting to swing, and then the ball just trails away. They probably get halfway into the swing like, Acuna. Man, this guy, Acuna, is some player, man. He is a great player. All good, Jay. You got a kid out of it, man. So that's got to be the best part. Late 70s, early soup. Me too, man. When I became 1-1, when I became a Jets fan, for the older guys in here, because you're like, how could you like the Jets? First of all, I'm a loyal person. I'm not going to dump them. I want to. I really want to. Every year I want to dump them. But when I became a Jet fan, they were like, the Giants didn't have a ring yet. The Patriots didn't have a ring. Like the Jets had one ring. I didn't see it. I wasn't alive for it. It came a few years later, but they had Joe Klecko, Mark Gastineau, Abdul Salam, Marty Lyons. They had the sack exchange. Jets in the 80s were a really good football team for most of that decade. They were a really good football team back then. Normal teams with defenses like the Jets had would have won at least one Super Bowl, at least made one. But not the Jets. We'll find another way to lose. If the defense is going to keep playing at an elite level, well, man, we'll start throwing interceptions. We'll do whatever we have to do not to get there. Ask Richard Todd. There you go. We could use her as our field goal kicker for the Jets. What's going on with the stream, Slumby? What's happening? Let me check my channel. Hold on. 2-2 on Acuna. Whoa. It looks good here. Slumby. I mean, I have my own channel up as a background. You went through a phase. Oh, he walked him. That's not good. First and second now. McLean walked him. First and second. One out. Double play is still in play. Go back into sports again in 99 watching hockey and soccer. There you go. Why did you get in the anti-phase out of curiosity? Really? You got assigned to Allen Iverson top when he was at the Nuggets. That's toward the end of his career. AI had the best handles of all time. And I mean, that's a lot of respect to Kyrie Irving, who has amazing handles. But AI, I think, has the greatest of all time. That guy could break your ankles just handling the ball. Breaking ankles. That's what point guards did back then. Today, and I still love the NBA, but today, point guards today look to draw fouls. Point guards back then look to break ankles and embarrass you on their way to passing the ball or the way to go by you. That's just my opinion. Man, having a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card? Oh, my gosh. Got a box full of footy cards. Never had a footy card, man. We should get some just to have some. Oh, pass ball. Come on. Now that took the double play away. Second and third, second and third, one out. Pass ball. Come on. Now it's 2-2. Now you got to strike him out. You got to strike Garcia out. And Will Smith, not for nothing, you're a catcher. You got to throw your body in front of that. He just did this. Of course, that's going to be caught, but that's going to score a run. One run's coming in. Salvador Perez, who's like 500 years old. Salvador Perez it feels like he's been in Major League Baseball for like 1,000 years. 1-0 Venezuela. This is game 7, man. You better start warming up somebody in the bullpen. I mean, you had 2-2, and you didn't throw a trick pitch. You didn't throw something that might break away. He threw one and landed right over the middle of the plate. I mean, that was a bad pitch, man. He threw a slider that went right over landed right here. Right here. I mean, it was 2-2. The wild pitch, that's right, John Smoltz just said it. The wild pitch he just threw probably made him nervous to throw anything low. That makes sense. Luis Ariz is up. 0-2 on a rise. 2 outs, man on third. Come on, let's get out of this inning just down 1. Come on. Oh. Who had the better career? Reggie Jackson. And I'm a big Dave Winfield fan, but Reggie Jackson. If I had to choose, I would take prime Reggie over prime Winfield. I would definitely take Reggie Jackson. Arise grounds out to second. We get out of the inning. With 1 run. I do have a Dave Winfield's Padres jersey. You mean? Why did I do that? Because he's my favorite player, and he went in the Hall of Fame as a San Diego Padre to be the first Padre in the Hall of Fame. So I got a Winfield Padres jersey. Yep. Because the Yankees didn't even retire his number. Don't get me started on that. I'll go on and on. Quick pitcher. You play ball? French? No idea how much cards are worth, Johnny. We need Texas in there. Where did Texas go? Wasn't he just here? We do need Texas in here. We got to start asking him. I would love to know what a Messi first season with the Inter Miami, first season in MLS, what that would be worth. That's a good question. Stella. Step up, baby. Come here. I don't keep her with me long because she goes for these and then she wants to bite my hat. I have a sweatshirt that I wear when I have her on me. Are we going to get a hello from you today? Hello? See, she's already going for – did you see how she was leaning in? She was leaning in for that. I know, but you can't have that. I have I call it the Stella sweatshirt. She can hang out on that all day if she wants. Because I don't care what she does with this. I don't want her chewing up my jerseys. Yeah, I know, but I can't let you on. I know. Come on, baby.
We're here. The place we run to every spring. Where the love of the game calls us back. And in the
This
home runs and heroes
is my Stella sweat. This is my Stella sweatshirt hoodie. All right. This one, she can do whatever she wants on it. And you can find this at your local Target for $10 on clearance. That's my Stella sweatshirt. OG Cellar Dweller Basement Bouncer. Buffalo Diehard. Gunner is in the basement. What's going on, Gunner? Hold on. Bottom of the third. I got to keep my banner updated. Oh. I hate to do this part, but I got it. 1-0 Venezuela. Better start warming up some bullpen, guys. This is a game 7. You watched the Arsenal game earlier. I did not watch the Arsenal game. I'm sorry, Slumpy. I've been slacking on my Arsenal lately. I did not. It's too much going on right now, Slumpy. And just to make you feel better, Slumpy, I started watching my Red Bulls on record from Saturday. I still haven't gotten to the second half of that game yet. So they both kind of been sacrificed at the moment. The Knicks, the WBC, and NASCAR has been ruling right now. And I've fallen off for a second, man. I'll get back on track. Will Smith skies one up. Is it going to get caught? There's a triangle of guys, and he's got it. All right, forget it. 1 out. And Stella, yes. Yankee Kyle has been around. Yeah, Yankee, you've been part of the crew that's been around a long time. That's right. Everybody in here has been, for the most part, has been around a while. French Soup is new. Headstrong J is newer. Everybody else has been here. Slumby came around last year, but everybody else has been here for a few years. Bryce Terang up now. Can the USA do anything? 1 out, nobody on. Terang is coming up, and then Byron Buxton, and back to the top of the order. Let's go, USA, go, USA, go. Let's go. Oh, there you go. Base hit. Terang on. Buxton coming up. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Stella's awesome. She just turned 1. This is in Discord. What am I more known for? My hatred for the Leaves or my disdain for Eichel? Ooh. You know what, Gunnar? This is how I'm going to do it. Your disdain for the Leaves is worse than your disdain for Eichel, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why after this pitch. Byron Buxton up. Let's go, Byron. Come on. Strike one. Buxton has been 0 for 6. He hasn't played a lot, but he got hit in his hand too, and I'm wondering if that has affected him because he is an elite player in the he's only been up 6 times scattered out the last 2 weeks. Gunnar, I'm going to tell you, I think it's the Maple Leaves. You're more disdain for them. You know why? Because you did kind of go for Eichel when he was on Team USA in the Olympics. Team USA in the Olympics. You said you were good. He didn't bother you that much then. I have never once heard you say the Leaves don't bother you at any time. So I'm going to go with the Leaves. It's the Leaves because I can remember that one time that Eichel didn't bother you. There's never been a time that the Leaves haven't bothered you. So that's my answer. Gary Templeton. Boo their own players. Yeah, Gary Templeton. I remember him. I didn't know he got booed. 2-1. 2-1 on Buxton. Come on, man. Work that count. I didn't know that, but I do remember Templeton, yeah. Oh, Salvador Perez cannot run, but the guy can still, he can still hit. He's still dangerous. He's been in the league. I feel like he's been in the league forever. Strike 2 on Buxton. He blew a fastball right by him. Yeah, don't tell me. I'm going to catch up on tomorrow's catch up on soccer day tomorrow. I'm going to finish my Red Bulls game. And amazingly, I haven't heard the score from anybody, and I'm going to watch the Arsenal. Tomorrow's soccer day for me. Did you really? Why do punk rockers hate on sports? I've heard this before. 2-2 on Buxton. Come on, Byron. Struck him out. Come on. He's in there because he's an elite center fielder, man. He's an elite center fielder. But he hasn't really been able to get in a rhythm. Because after he hit his hand, he got spot, he only had 6 at-bats coming into today. So stream's better now, don't worry. I actually forgot about it, Slumpy, so I wasn't worried. All good, man. Yeah, it happens. Wow, good stuff, Slumpy. That's awesome, man. Prime Jeter. Absolutely, man. Bobby Witt flies out to center field. USA has got a slow start to the game. Got to keep it right where it is. Top of the 4th coming up. Got to keep it right where it is. Don't give up any more runs. Being Johnny Obvious right now. Johnny Obvious. Where did he go? Yes. You know who my other favorite Yankees is, Kyle? Bernie Williams. Bernie Williams is one of my all-time favorite Yankee. And believe it or not, and he shouldn't be, but he's forgotten about a lot. Because they think of the core 4 of Rivera, Posada, Jeter, Pettit. For some reason, Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill, all those guys, and Bernie kind of is like, oh, yeah, Bernie. Oh, yeah, Bernie. Bernie was great, man. Bernie was great for the Yankees. Not a Hall of Famer. And by the way, how is Pettit not in the Hall of Fame? How is Andy Pettit not in the Hall of Fame? Guy had he never had a losing season as a pitcher. He's a 5-time champion. He's a big time money pitcher in the playoffs, man. You got a must-needed game. You put him out there. Anyway, way back, another Aussie dweller accounted for. Way back in the base. What's up, way back? Way back. Are you guys getting the game? Are you at work? Or are you called out sick again, right? Are you at work? Are you getting the game over there, way back? This is a big one. We're down 1-0. Oh, by the way back, did you get my message? I listened to your song. I listened to it. You guys sound like you have so much fun, man, together. You Dead Lizards band. You sound like you guys have so much fun together, way back. It had a good groove to it. I liked it, man. I like hearing you guys talking too. Like, let me see if I get this right. one of you guys said old-time singers with golden fingers, something like that way back. I probably am chopping that up, but I think you guys sound like you have a lot of fun with each other with that band. I really enjoy it. Keep them coming, way back. Keep them coming. I haven't. Oh man, Slumpy. I'm gonna gotta catch tomorrow's soccer day for me. I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna watch Arsenal. And I'm gonna watch the rest of my Red Bulls game. Amazing! I can't believe I honestly do not know anything that happened in the Red Bulls game. McLean right now has 37 pitches. He's given up 3 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Venezuela. Oh my gosh, I definitely did. That was hilarious, but I love that you did it, Gunnar. You obviously are a team player at work, man. And that's good. It's a good cause. You did it for cancer, man. I think that was great. Your outfit was hilarious, man. Your outfit was hilarious. For those that didn't see it in the Discord, go to the Discord and check out Gunnar and his outfit at work for good cause. It was for fighting cancer. That was great for a fundraiser. That was great, man. Wow. Oh, man, Wayback, sorry to hear that, man. So you're in quarantine in your room? Mrs. Wayback cannot possibly want you out of that room, right? You're quarantined, or does she have it too? I've had COVID 3 times, man. 3 times. One was really bad. I had it really bad, really bad. The other 2 were not so bad because I had all the shots after that. Man, how is that not a strike? 2-2. 2-2. Nobody out. Come on, McLean. Let's go. Oh, did he go? Full count. Full count. Man, way back. Are you getting the game? Yeah, how much did you guys raise? I'm going to catch up, so I'm going to skip over everybody saying what's up. Nikos, another cellar dweller accounted for. Nikos in the basement. Foul ball, still full count. McLean, I don't know if he's going to go beyond this inning, man. He's got like 43 pitches now. Has anybody, by the way, this is totally off topic. They're showing it, they're previewing for. Has anybody tried the UFL, United Football League? Has anybody tried this league? Is it any? Some people tell me that if you want to see real hitting without the flags, like the old days, you got to watch UFL. Like they don't call as many flags on the type of hits they lay down. Has anybody seen the UFL? And is it worth watching? Because I look at football as the fall. Nikos, how you been, man? Hope you're doing great yourself, man. Great to have you back in here. Always appreciate it. Kyle, I have you beaten age, man. I remember Don Mattingly in his prime. Ground ball to second, 1 out. I remember Don Mattingly in his prime. Remember when the Yankees got Dave Winfield for the big contract at the time, 10 years, $25 million. 10 years, $25 million. 1981, when the Yankees got Dave Winfield. He said, set for life, 10 years, $25 million, which was a lot back then. It was a lot, but can you imagine? Do you think Winfield still has part of that $25 million? Oh, he might. He's actually – he never did anything bad in his life, man. Never hear anything bad about him. That's what I love that way back. Half the reason I love listening to you guys' songs, and you guys have a good groove, man. But I love hearing you chatter because I saw it was like a 9-minute long song. And I'm like, I guarantee a lot of this is the guys BSing and talking. But I did remember something like that. We're old-time singers with guitar golden fingers. I'm chopping that up, but I do remember something like that. And I thought it was a great, just listening to you guys having a good time. You guys know each other a long time, everybody in the band? What are they showing? Figure skating? What are they showing, Al? How are they not showing this game? It's not like a U.S. I mean, it's a world thing, World Baseball Classic. Australia was in it. I'm surprised. Struck them out. Let's go. That's 2 down. 2 down. Let's go. How are they not showing the game? That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. Prime Bernie was a great hitter. Well, yeah, remember, won the batting title. Great switch hitter, great outfielder. And Bernie came up at the time. They had some bad Yankees on the team. Remember Mel Hall? Oh, maybe that's early 90s, Mel Hall. The Yankees had a really bad time there with Stump Merrill was their manager, then Dallas Green. They had a couple of guys on the team that just – it was bad. It was bad. I think when Bernie came up, Mel Hall was the big attraction on the Yankees, and I mean like the biggest name maybe. Danny Tartable, that was another name. Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, and Kyle Schwarber coming up. We have one hit through 3 innings, guys. One hit through 3 innings. It's going to be the second time through the batting order. Let's see what we do. Look at that. We're already in the bottom of the 4th. The game started not even an hour ago. It's not, but the game started like 8:15. It's 9:10. And we're already in the bottom of the 4th. You remember like when we played like Brazil or Great Britain? Like an hour into the USA was batting for, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we were batting for like 20 minutes. It felt like every time the USA batted, they were up forever. Oh, man. Yeah, you got to be quarantined, man. Yeah, man, that's well, always way back. We wish you the best. You're a big part of the basement family here, man. You had COVID once. I had it 3 times, man. 3 times. But the first time was bad. It was like my skin hurt. Like I couldn't, like it was like quadruple the flu. It was bad. Like I couldn't even turn into bed. Like literally felt like my skin hurt. So yeah, that's the vibe I get. I haven't watched it, to be fair. I haven't watched it. But that's the vibe I get. To me, growing up, it was football season. Like the NFL now seems to control the whole, like year round is all NFL news. Year round, the NFL controls everything now. Back then, now I sound like the old man on the porch. Get off my lawn. The NFL season happened. Then it was over. Then you had like March Madness, NBA, NHL was going on after the Super Bowl, right? Then you had the March Madness, NHL, baseball came back. It was baseball season. Then the NBA and NHL finals. Then it was just baseball only after that was done in June, right? Then it was baseball only. And then football came back. Now it's like football year round. So, yeah, I can't get into UFL because in my brain it's not football season. I can't see myself getting into that because I watch everything else. And now I throw NASCAR and MLS into that. I'll probably never watch it. Eduardo Rodriguez, 3 innings pitch. We only give up 1 hit, guys. Come on, Bryce. Bryce really needs to get a hit. I mean, really needs to get a hit. A home run would be nice. 1-1. 1-1. Nope. 1-1. Grounds out to second, man. Rodriguez is pitching a great game. Pitching a great game, man. I mean, you want to get him out of there. You want to make him throw a lot of pitches, so hopefully you can get him out of the game, man. He's shutting this lineup down right now. Aaron Judge up, 1 out, nobody on. Obviously, if he's only given up 1 hit. Bowl for a cure over 12,000. Nice. I didn't bowl great, but I had a ton of fun, so that's all that matters. Gunnar, that's great, man. It's all about having fun, dude. The outfits you guys all had on that you showed were, like, hilarious and well worth it, man. A lot of respect, man. I'm glad you did that, Gunnar. That's awesome. Itachi, hey, man. Hello to you. Subscribe, bell notice. Stick around. Nice to have you in here. Dropped in a video. Oh, cool, Tony. I want to check that out, man. I want to check that out. Mine has to be the worst of all time. Judge, please get in the stands. Get in the stands. Get in the stands. Arise was running after that ball. The foul ball barely made it into the stands. Thank goodness. Come on, Judge. Last year, Judge batted .331. The next closest batter batted .311. Judge was hit .331 last season. For all those people that say, "Oh, he's just a home run hitter," they don't. That's people that listen to the media, and not paying attention to the media either, because the guy is a hit for average guy. He hit .331 last year, but people wait for the one time he strikes out. Oh man, he grounded out when he should have, or here he struck out. Man, the whole team only has one hit. Oh, but Judge struck out. He needed to hit a home run there. Tachi, 27 years now. Oh, that's great, way back. That's great. That's awesome, man. You ran a bunch. It sounds like you guys have a camaraderie there that's been around for quite some time. Kyle Schwarber up, who's 0 for 1. That's cool, way back. I like that. Keep the songs coming, man. Oh, that's cool, man. So every year every year it gets done. That's awesome, Gunner. Played all the games except for the finals. TV rights is always a pain. Oh. But the ratings, were you thinking this would get a lot of ratings? I mean, yesterday when I realized the Rangers weren't going to win, which isn't a surprise, I started watching Italy versus Venezuela. I mean, remember, Venezuela just played yesterday. I watched it, and I have no interest in either team, but I knew it was a big game because I wanted to see who we were going to be playing against. 3-0 on Schwarber right now. Going to Manhattan in August, going to Manhattan or going to a Yankee game. Either way, it's awesome. 4-pitch walk to Schwarber. We got a man on base with 2 outs, and Alex Bregman coming up. Bregman's coming up. You want Rodriguez to throw as many pitches as you can throw right now so you can get to the bullpen. Luzardo's in the bullpen. So let's go. Come on. That's awesome, Kyle. Have a great time, man. Beautiful time in the summer, right before the NFL season. I know preseason goes on, but you guys know I don't watch preseason. Hey, you're doing pretty well. All right. So you don't have it that badly. You just have it. That's good, way back, as long as you don't have it. Bregman, 0-1 on Bregman. 1-1 on Bregman. Yeah, you know, growing up, man, I really didn't. Rock will tell you, I was never sick. I never got the flu. I get like a cold, and I'm the biggest baby when I have a cold. But I never got the flu. And then when I got COVID the first time, man, I was like rocked. It was awful. Like I was looking at Tylenol. Really? Once every 4 hours? I need it once every 4 minutes. That was awful, man. That was a terrible 2 weeks for me, man. It was really bad. Yeah, it's awful. 2-1, 2 outs. Come on, Bregman. Somebody find. We got to break through here, man. But this is good. They're making Rodriguez throw a lot of pitches this inning. He's up to 50 pitches now. This is good. This is good. Till around June, once the season's over. Right. That's right. That's kind of, then you have the old school mentality, even though you're young. I pay attention to some things here and there. Free agency. All right, let me look at this. You guys know I'm not a big person with the draft because until you play, you can't tell me who won the draft. Until they play. And yeah, there's guys that come out and play. Look, Young for the Panthers. Everybody say he was a bust. Look at him now. Caleb Williams. Oh, he's a bust. Look at Caleb Williams this past year. It takes guys to develop. Everybody wants ground out. Rodriguez is going to come out probably for another inning. We got to keep this at 1-0, being Johnny Obvious once again. Top of the 5th. Coming up. Hold on, guys. I'm going to switch over to the Knicks for a hot second. Of course, it's a commercial. How does that happen? Every time I just want to switch over quickly, it's a freaking commercial. Yeah, but I'm with you. I'm hockey in the NBA. Hockey in the NBA, and baseball season's coming up. I watch Baseball gets put on the back burner when the NBA and the NHL playoffs are going on because it's just the beginning of the season for baseball. And then in the fall, when the baseball playoffs are going on, hockey and NBA are just coming back, and they get put on the back burner if there's a good playoff game on. So it goes both ways. Me and Miss... Yeah, it's awful, man. I hate any of that stuff. Most closest to Jeter is Alan Trammell or Mickey Mantle. Well, Mickey Mantle was a center fielder. Alan Trammell was an infielder. Mickey Mantle over both of them. But Jeter, I would take over Alan Trammell. That's more relatable because Trammell was on the infield. Mickey Mantle's a center fielder. Mickey Mantle would be like compared to like Joe DiMaggio, Willie Mays, Ken Griffey. Those guys are the center fielders of all time. There's others too, of course. I don't think Alan Trammell is close to Jeter, though. I don't think he's close to Jeter. Jeter, Mickey Mantle, two different positions. They're both famous for their own in their own regard. I mean, Jeter's a 5-time champion. Both of them were big reasons why the teams won when they won. You take Jeter off those Yankee teams, man, they're not winning all those championships. Jeter was Mr. Clutch. Mickey Mantle, you take him off those Yankee teams, same thing. Did they still win? Maybe. Not going to be as easy. But I don't put Alan Trammell in there with Jeter. I don't put him in there. Like, I don't even have to think about that one. But good question, though, Itachi. I like that, man. Jumping right in with the questions. The Knicks are up 105-91 at the start of the fourth quarter. All right. And right on time, McClain, 0-1. He's thrown 52 pitches, so probably going to be his last inning. Willie Abreu up. Oh, man, Buxton back. Home run, 2-0. Venezuela up 2-0. Get McClain out of there. Lead off of the inning home run, 2-0 Venezuela. Wow, man. Remember, this team beat Japan, Otani in Japan. They beat them, then they came back and beat Italy yesterday. Our team looks flat. 414 shot dead center. The minute I saw Buxton running back and he got to the warning track, and he was looking at the wall, looking at the ball, and you knew right there that thing was gone. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. There's not much to review, but I'll do it. I'm going to do it, Tony. Don't worry. I'm going to do it. I was going to do it today. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll drop that tomorrow. Salvador Perez up. Nobody out. I hope they're warming somebody up. I'm going to do it, Tony. I wasn't blowing it off. I was definitely going to do it. I'll do it tomorrow. You got it. I watched it, man. And I got a good idea of what I'm going to do for it too, Tony. I hate the West Coast games too. You know, Gunnar, I don't do the West Coast games on here. I hate them too, man, because that's why guys like Manav have it made. Manav has it made. Like this game, for instance, the WBC started at 5 o'clock for him. The night football game, Sunday night or Monday night football, starts at 5 o'clock, 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening. So I guess the only downside is if your team's on the East Coast and you work, your games are starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You might still be at work. I'll still take that, though. Who are they playing, Gunnar? By the way, who are they playing? All right, Manav, always appreciate, man. Let's go USA. The game's not over, but we're not looking good right now. We have one hit. I think we still only have one hit. That's a fly out to center field. Buxton got that. Never heard of the UFL until a few days ago. They had like the UFL or the USFL and the XFL, and then they combined and made the United Football League. I don't know. They've been trying spring football forever. Spring football started, USFL started in the 80s. I remember because Walt Michaels was the New York Jets head coach, and he left the Jets to be the New Jersey Generals head coach. And Herschel Walker was the big name that went to the New Jersey Generals out of college. Left Georgia and went to the Jersey Generals. That's where he started. They've been trying spring football forever. Steve, another cellar dweller accounted for. Steve in the basement, diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. What's going on, Steve? Did you hear about the news about the – yes, briefly. I heard about it right before I came on here. I didn't Steve, and I didn't really know if it was true or not. Are they coming back as the Sonics? Steve, are they coming back as the Sonics? They should have never left. Another fly out. It's in no man's land, but Terang back got it. These guys got to wake up, man. Are they coming back as the Sonics is what I want to know, Steve. UFL is United Football League. In the United States here, way back, football has been like the biggest sport. It's so watered down nowadays to us guys that grew up with it in the old days. It's still a good game, but they've been trying spring football. They've been trying to do this year-round football thing since I was a kid. It never works out. These leagues go away. I mean, didn't they have – guys, correct me if I'm wrong or help me out here. Didn't they have an All-American Football League like 10 years ago? Wasn't it All-American or American League or something like that? And that lasted like maybe 2 seasons in the spring. They've been trying this way back forever. It just doesn't work because – there's so many basketball, hockey, and baseball fans, plus NASCAR, plus look like Gunner, lacrosse. There's so many other things. And when you grow up, your brain is functioning as this is not football time of year. It'd be like them trying to make a footy league in October, November, like footy ends, and then they try to make this whole other kind of footy league in December. It's weird. I don't know. Code, another cellar dweller from Australia. Aussie dweller in the basement. That's the way I'm trying to do it so I don't sound so long. Aussie dweller in the basement. Code, what's going on? Yes, Code, we've been talking about that. Code. Dolphins are going to be the worst team in the AFC East. The worst. Because Tyreek Hill is gone, isn't he? And he's injured anyway. Yeah, they're done. I know they signed Malik Willis to 3 years. We'll see how he does as a starter. I was curious to see if the Jets were going to get him. I was so thrilled they didn't go after Tua. That would have been a Jet move. So getting Geno Smith for $3 million, I'm fine with that. Who else did we have a chance of getting? Carson Wentz? No, thank you. Cousins? Why would he want to come here? Yeah, I mean, and they're only paying $3 million. I'll take them. I just want to see competitive football this year. They have they have ton of cap space in 27, and they have a ton of draft picks next year, including 3 first-rounders. So, I mean, McLean, Brad Keller's on now. He's pitched 2 2/3 inning in relief. He's given up only 1 hit. Oh. Hold on, guys. Let me check that again before I – he gave up 1 hit. 2 of the runs were earned, but he gave up 4 runs overall. That means he gave up a grand slam on his 1 hit. If 4 runs scored, that means when he came into the game, there was already 2 men on base because he only has 2 earned runs of the 4. So he gave 2 earned runs to the other pitcher that was on, and he gave up 2 himself. So sounds like he gave up a grand slam somewhere along the way with the 1 hit. If you only gave up 1 hit and 4 runs scored and 2 of them were earned, doesn't that sound like a grand slam? Sounds like a grand slam to me. How else? I don't know. Well, anyway, they're out of the inning. I just found that interesting. If I did the math right in my head, bottom of the 5th coming up. We're only down 2-0, guys. The problem I have is that we only have 2 hits. It's my problem right now. And my other problem is why I don't like rewinding the TV, man, because it comes to some mess. Now it's like pausing and buffering. Come on. I think we're back on. All right. I'm not going to do that again. So anyway, yeah, they lost Jalen Waddle. The Dolphins are going to be in last place this year. Last place. Yep, no problem, Tony. Always, man. Playing Vegas. Gunnar, how did you like my answer? How'd you like my answer? You despise, disdain, whatever, the Maple Leafs more than Jack Eichel. Did you hear my reason why? Because I never once heard you say the Leafs don't bother me in this scenario. You said that about Eichel in the USA Olympics. You said it didn't bother you in that scenario. The Leafs, I've never heard you once say anything even remotely close to positive about them. So Leafs is my answer for you. Yeah, that's because they're the Canadian Football League. That's why. They have the Grey Cup. The Canadian Football League, they have their own league, so that's why they're successful there. But the United States, they'll never get a spring league to work. I really don't think they will, Code. Used to be in January, yes. Here's Roman Anthony, who's coming up now. He's hitting .304 in the WBC. 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, OPS of .972. So he's tied for first with home runs with 2. He's first place with 7 RBIs. This is of all teams. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Super Bowl, now it's in February because they got to – well, they added wild cards. They added more because there's more teams. You got to have a little bit more room in the playoffs. I wish baseball would just be 7-round playoffs like the NBA and hockey. Roman Anthony up right now. 7 games. I said 7 rounds. 7 games. The NBA and hockey's first round used to be the best of 3 out of 5. There were 5-game series, and then they made those first round or 7-game series. That's what baseball should do. I don't like the one game wild card, right? They have one game. Like if the other team has one solid pitcher, one of the top in the game, might shut down your whole lineup, and the rest of their pitchers are not good, and then they get shellacked in the next round. Kenneth Walker is no longer there, by the way, Code. He's Seattle being back for the NBA. Yes. I'm thinking Seattle's back, running back. How'd they let him walk, man? How did they let him walk in free agency to Kansas City? How do you not resign Kenneth Walker? Like, what was that? 2-2 on Roman Anthony. Come on, Roman. See, I'm a Yankee fan going for a Red Sox player. Like, really going for him. Come on. Ball 3, good eye. That's what makes these tournaments great. You go for players and teams you normally wouldn't go for. I'm all on. Come on. Let's go, Roman. Come on. It doesn't make the cut for me. Yep. I agree with you. Ground out the second. Man, Rodriguez is pitching great. If you're the Venezuela, do you take this guy out? You have you're going to have to take him out. Lopez is coming out now. How do you feel if you're Rodriguez and the bullpen comes in and it becomes a merry-go-round on the bases? You know how excited the USA is right now to see another pitcher come in? Eduardo Rodriguez just threw a one-hitter against this massive batting order. Now, I know it's still spring training, but, I mean, come on, man. This guy shut the house down. He gave up 1 hit. Good stuff for him. Let me check the Knicks. Watch it be commercial. It's commercial. I'm not lying, guys. It's commercial. How can you constantly check another game and it's always commercial? I'm not kidding you. Listen. I'm not lying. Now I'll change back to the baseball game. It's a commercial too. Hey, how is that possible? How is that possible, Stella? How is that possible when I go to check another game that it's a commercial again? It's not halftime. You guys see me every time I do it. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Wow. Yeah, Columbus is a weird team, man. They're a weird team, Gunner. They're one team that, like, for some reason, they never, like, get to the upper echelon, and they somehow win. Even the one I always mention when they swept the Lightning, even though it was a completely different Columbus team then. They had Bobrovsky on that team, by the way. They always seem to just hang around. They always hang around. Way back in Tony and you guys, the Columbus Blue Jackets in the NHL are like the Bulldogs last year, the Crows of recent years. It's like hang around. Maybe they'll make the playoffs in hockey. Maybe they won't, but they'll beat a top team. Like right now, they're beating Carolina 4-1. Like the Columbus Blue Jackets is one of those kind of teams way back. Tony, Al, Code, kind of hang around. Seattle Supersonics are coming back. If Steve might have answered that question already, you know me, I take an hour getting through the chat. Yeah, I can't. That's why I won't watch UFL. I watch everything else. Anytime I wanted to check a game, there was a basketball, hockey, or baseball game, I'd rather prefer to watch than that. So here's Edward Bizardo. In 4 games, he's given up 2 hits. You got Will Smith up right now. Now, we got a good bench, guys. We got good. You might see Gunnar Henderson come in for Bregman now at third base because you got a righty on the mound, and he's a lefty hitter. That's what I would do if I was playing MLB The Show. Give my managing skills from the video game. They will have a team in Seattle and Vegas, so the Supersonics should be, and they should call them the Supersonics. Back to the Sean Kemp, Detlef Schrempf, Gary Payton days. Man, those are some names right there. There's a footy league in the offseason, but it's a minor league that play. Yeah, and by the way, I've checked out. I didn't even know. When I've discovered footy in 2023, I didn't even know the USA had footy. And I'll tell you what, there's a reason why I didn't know the USA had footy. I tried to watch some of it. It ain't like your footy. I'll tell you that. It's just not. I'm not even interested in looking at it. I thought, hey, maybe I can start reviewing leagues over here. Not interested enough. Tachi, yep, I don't see them working either, man. It just never works. Just doesn't. Will Smith, 2-2 on Will Smith, and he struck him out. How are you looking at pitches right in the middle of the box? How are you not swinging at that? How can you go down looking? I get it if the pitcher's, playing the corners of the strike zone, pitching that kind of way, I get it. But, man, when that ball's right in the middle of the plate, how are you just looking at it? Bryce Terang. Strike 1. No, it's not, but it's gaining more popularity. The problem is they promote it wrong, Tachi. Hold on. 1-1 on Terang. 1-1 on Terang. There's 2 outs already, guys, just that fast. Bottom of 5th, 2 outs already. They promote it wrong is the problem, Tachi. Now you only have to get Apple TV, which is $9.99, and you'll get all the MLS games. You don't have to play for the season pass anymore. But they don't promote. You want to promote a sport, like if you live in in Philly, let's say, you'd want the Philadelphia Union as your local team shown without having to pay for it. How are you going to get people into a sport if they have to pay for it and they're not sure if they're going to like it or not? It's a little weird to me. And they promote it completely wrong. They don't sell the sport right. I think they're up to Angus, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think MLS is considered the 9th best league in the world now, which is really great for MLS. They're not known as the retirement league anymore, where the big names come over here when they're way past their prime. Kind of like when the Jets sign players that are way past their prime. So I don't know, Itachi, but I can tell you this much. They've promoted it wrong, but it is growing. The sport has grown a lot more than where it was. Gunnar hates Canadians. Gunnar, am I right on that? What? Way back, I booked Friday off because I'm getting home around midnight after the game. There you go. Oh. Way back. I'm going to pin that one. Terang grounds out. That's it. 3 up, 3 down again. USA is getting shut down right now. Even though Canada's not in it, how much is Canada going for Venezuela right now? They're tired of losing us. They want to see somebody beat one of our teams. Yeah, I'm pinning that way back. because that is 100% true. That is pinned. It is complicated. Remember way back and everybody else growing up, it's like, hey, I knew what channel to turn to watch a game. You guys have seen me in here not know what channel a game was on because it's normally on, like the Yankees, normally on the YES Network, the Yankee Entertainment System, right? But once in a while, an app like Prime, oh no, it's on Prime tonight, or it's on Apple TV tonight. Like, how do you, just a random out of nowhere, it's on a different app, and then the BTDs in here start. The BTDs start. We can't figure it out. Then the thing goes that you guys have been a part of all those nights. MLB is it really 3, Steve? Is it the third most popular sport in America? Is it really? Because I'm thinking like pop, not my order, but popularity wise, I thought it was NFL, NBA, MLB, and then hockey, and then MLS. That's how I thought it went. Maybe I'm wrong. I told you guys I'm always right unless I'm wrong. It is getting harder to get off the couch. You're not kidding. I've had to take a break for the last 2 innings, and I don't feel like getting up and walking up the stairs, but I got to do it after this half inning, guys. All right, Keller, top of the 6th inning, 2-0. All right. It is, Al. Columbus is a team. If you were like tipping in hockey, Columbus will be the team that frustrates you like the Bulldogs in Adelaide would in recent years. They're always hanging around. And just when you think they're going to do something good, they'll lose the next game like 5-0. And you're like, all right, this team's done. And then they'll come back and do what they're doing tonight and they're beating the Carolina Hurricanes 4-1. Like, nobody would have bet that. They're that kind of team. I knew it, Gunner. I knew it. And that's the analogy I used for it. Because I know your hatred for Jack Eichel, but I know only once I heard you say, okay, I kind of support him in this. Never once have I heard you say you support the Leafs in anything. That's how I knew. That's the only thing I had. That's a fly out to Buxton in center. That's one down. So, see, Gunner, I know my basement dwellers pretty well. I think I know my dwellers pretty well in your sports habits. Yep, Stella. I think I do. Yep, I do. Pendlebury got off his. I've never been reported before in my 427 games. Wow. 427, never once? Strike one. Oh, no. Okay. Canadians. I don't know what you're talking about there, bro. And that must be something with Gunner. Arise flies out. Guys, 2-0 is not a lot, but we got 2 out. Just like that. 2 out. Oh, so he didn't get punished because he wasn't hurt? He didn't hurt the guy? Oh, speaking of that, Harris Andrews. Did Harris Andrews get anything? I have not followed up on that. For his cheap shot, did Harris Andrews and the Lions get any type of suspension, fine, both, anything? Oh yeah, Steve, I thought you said MLS was number 3. I probably read that wrong. I thought you said MLS was number 3. I don't know how that came up. But yeah, it's NBA, NFL. Oh, it's NBA, NFL, MLB. Oh, I know NHL is struck him out. Struck him out. I'll leave that right there, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. Crow Armstrong is up, replacing Byron Buxton. Reason being, right-handed pitcher, lefty batter, getting a little later in the game, bottom of the sixth. And I switched hats. I don't believe in that stuff like fans, but we were going to remove this hat because obviously this hat might have been the problem. I don't know. Fans do this stuff with the hats, turn them upside down, change hats, turn them backwards. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but I'm going to try it. And the results are in. Crow Armstrong flies out. So there you go. I mean, we're not even challenging Venezuela. These outs are like batting practice. They're not even batting practice. I shouldn't say that. These are just basic flyouts, man. We're not even like making guys die for ball. These are just straight up lazy flyouts. Bobby Witt, top of the order again, guys. Come on. It's the third time through the order. We got to get something going here. Oh, that was Harris Andrews' punishment. Thank you, because I was about to say what was 3 weeks. That's, you know me, I walk away. I'm going to forget what I asked. 1-1. That was very close to a strike. But all were fines or let off. Wow, if you get reported a few times, isn't there like a streak? You know, like a streak there? You know, like a streak maybe? All right, the hat hasn't made a difference yet, guys. That's 2 outs. The hat hasn't made a difference. Andrews got 3 weeks. All right, sounds like we got some competition here. Code, is it 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Wayback says it's 3 weeks. We got 2 Aussies going at it about how long you got. Look, I'm trying to create basement drama. I know, Mean, it's going to be your first hockey playoffs, man. It's going to be thrilling. Bryce Harper 0 for 2. Can somebody do something? I mean, what a way to flame out. I mean, the game's not over, but goodness, man. John Smoltz is saying it correctly. Like, it's still, you know, it's not early. It's still time. But if this team gets shut out and only has 1 hit, the way it's been going, like nobody, not even Venezuela, would have predicted this. I mean, it is dead flat on the hitting. I know, I'm excited for you to go to your first NHL playoffs. Like, never seen it before. New fan. Al, too. Al is another new fan of hockey, man. So this is going to be a great time when the playoffs are on. And I'll tell you, Mean, just watch them all, man. Watch them all, because they're all going to be big matchups. It's always heavy hitting, especially in the earlier rounds. 3-0 on Harper. Good. Just take the pitch. Thank you. Took it right down the middle. Buto is out there. Normally I'd be going for him because he's on the Mets. As you guys know, I'm a rare Yankee fan that also does like the Mets because I grew up in a Mets household. So that's what it hit. There you go, Bryce. Don't push a double. There you go. There you go. Stay where you're at. Man on first. Here we go. Judge coming up. Now, all the Judge haters expect a 2-run home run. If he does anything else, even gets a hit, he didn't come through. That's the way they look at it. All right, Judge. Now, if he can put one out of the park, the haters will still find a reason to hate him. All right, I'll try this now. All right, ball 1. Didn't know, 3 weeks. Now it's 2 since the last game. All right, Code is countering. Code is countering way back 3 weeks. Tony jumps in, says it's 3 weeks. We got some Aussie drama in here. 2-0 on Judge. 2-0. I mean, you got Kyle Schwarber, who's the hottest hitter on the USA team. The hottest hitter on USA's team this tournament. All right, so we got Tony and Wayback saying it's 3 weeks. Code saying it's 2 weeks. They're having a meeting on the mound. I'm causing basement drama right now. I'm stirring up basement drama. So we got 2 Aussies against 2 of the elder Aussies against the 1 young Aussie. 3 weeks to 2. What is it? They're still meeting on the mound, so that's so I got to get something interesting going. All right, here we go. 2-0 on Judge. Oh, how did he take that? That looked like the one. That looked like the one. Hey, that looked like the one. 3-1. 3-1. Way back, I only know about Pendlebury, Gary, and Lyon have been talking on center, right? See that? See what I mean, guys? That's Tony, and that's Mean. Doesn't it look like the same one? That's why I always get confused. All right, Mean. Judge, 3-1 on Judge. 3-2. Took one right down the middle. Mean, as a matter of fact, it's on at 10 o'clock. The next Lightning game, they play Seattle in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. They're on the West Coast all week, Tony. Mean, they're on the West Coast all week, so I don't do 10 o'clock games for the Knicks or them. 3-2. Judge grounds out. So the Judge haters are going to be in full bloom right now. Full bloom. The Judge haters will be in full bloom. I meant it was reported for 3 weeks, but since it was before last week, the game happened, so it's 2 now. Oh, Code says, Tony and Wayback, you guys are wrong. Running this is incredible no matter when they win. Right, Steve. And that's what I mean. There is a difference to me. This is spring training, by the way. For the real haters out there, I don't understand why Aaron Judge is hated as much as he is by people. But he is. And it's weird to me. Maybe it's because he's a great guy and he's a nice guy, he's a good leader, and people don't want to see good guys. Tim Tebow is hated. How do you hate Tim Tebow? The guy doesn't do anything wrong. LeBron is hated. These guys you won't find any police records, drinking, bad stuff, bar fight, whatever, getting locked up. You don't see any of that with these 3 guys. And Tony Dungy is also another one. He's not coming back to Sunday Night Football, by the way. And there's people out there trashing Tony Dungy. How do you trash Tony Dungy? How do you trash that man? Anyway, this is spring training. I know it's a tournament and it's the whole 9. And people are like, this is a tournament like hockey. No, hockey is the middle of the season. The Olympics were in the middle of the hockey season. These guys are primed to play. This is technically spring training time for these guys. Just like in spring training, some guys hit great, some guys don't. Does that dictate their whole season? Absolutely not. And this didn't work, by the way. None of the stuff worked. So I'm gonna go back to my original hat that I had on when we started. I never believe in the fan superstitious stuff. I just don't. I tried it, and nothing happened. Oh, something did happen. We got another hit. So now we're up to 2 hits. Going to the top of the 7th. I don't knock people that do believe in that fandom stuff. I just don't. And I've been on here over the years doing these things, and nothing's ever worked. So I don't get it. And I agree, Steve. No matter what, it's been incredible. It really has been incredible, man. And it's not over. We might get that fluky night. It's only 2 runs. So what do we always say about teams hanging around? USA is still kind of hanging around. Eventually, they're going to put in a relief pitcher. We could pull it off in the bottom. We have last ups. We're bottom of the 9th inning. We have last ups. Now Caleb jumps into the fray, protecting the other young Aussie in here. He got 3 weeks. However, there's 2 weeks left of the suspension, and he missed last week. Caleb's throwing his hat in the ring there with Tony and taking Code side. And Tony and Wayback are standing on their 3-week thing. So I'm all confused now, but I'm stirring this up. Stirring the pot. Yes. Caleb put it in the Discord. I want that. I want that, Guernsey. He put it in the Discord. So Vest is on. Vest is on pitching in relief. Gleyber Torres is up. You're right. Gleyber does look weird with a beard. He just does. And it's a real, like, woodsman beard, too. There you go, Gleyber. That's what. Struck out. There you go, Gleyber. Struck out. Yeah, it's crazy way back because he's a great dude. Everything I just said. He's a great guy, man. And just he's not even like he's the highest paid player in the league. He's one of the higher end. But he even stayed on the Yankees. He could have gotten more money. A couple of years ago to leave and go to another team for more money, and he took less money and stayed. It's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. It's still a lot of money, but it's just a point. Players don't normally do that. He stayed where he was. Like Jalen Brunson for the Knicks took a pay cut to stay with the Knicks, left like $100 million on the table that he could have gotten more. Yes, there it is, Caleb. I said Caleb put the Guernsey in there, and I was like, oh man, was it code? Like I forgot. Caleb, I got it right. I guessed it was you. I'll be honest. I do love it. Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit. Venezuela, I got to say, they look really pumped up to play this game, and our team does not. Venezuela looks really pumped up to play this game today from the minute the first pitch started, and we don't. We don't look pumped up. We look like we're desperately trying to get, like, a magical home run out of nowhere. You know, like, man, maybe the next guy will get it done kind of thing. I got to do some history research on the early Fitzroy team. It is in that History of Brisbane Lions book I keep showing you guys that I have. I'm going to look up some more stuff on them. Great players, haters will always be there. That's right. The fans are there more for them. And it's just funny because they hang on every little thing. If you're going to be Judge or you're going to be the leader, you got to, like, baseball is a game of failure. It's a game of failure. Like, if you hit 3 out of 10, you're a monster hitter. Think about that. You only have to bat 30% of the time to be great. If you bat less than, come on, man. Like, you bat less than 30% of the time, 280, 290, you're still going to get hundreds of millions of dollars. It's a game of failure. It really is. When you think about it, it is a game of failure. Hey, I only have to do my job 30% of the time at the plate. As long as I do it 30% of the time, I'm all right. Judge hit 331 last year. It's just funny to me. It's what the media dictates too. And the media isn't totally against Judge, but there's some media guys that is. And it's just like, well, Ohtani. I get it. I would take Ohtani over anybody. But they give Ohtani passes. Like, this same media will hate on LeBron and KD for, they go to ready-made championship teams, or LeBron will get ready-made guys with him, and KD only goes to, like the Warriors when he couldn't beat them, and you can't respect that. Well, Ohtani went from the Angels to a ready-made World Series team that had already won a ring without him before, and he went there, and that's okay. I'm just using it as an example because that's really who hates on Judge, is the Ohtani lovers. There's no rivalry between Judge and Ohtani. Judge is a phenomenal player, and so Ohtani was better. I would take Ohtani over Judge. I wouldn't take anybody else over Judge. Two outs, man on second. So that's what I say. But you're right, Tachi. Good job there. Here's an NFL fact. The Jets have the 5th most AFC East wins. Cody, you want to know what else? The Jets have made more AFC championship games than the Dolphins or the Bills combined in the last 30 years. That's all I got. But it's true. How come the Dolphins, let me ask something, Code and other people in here. I think I've asked this before, but how come the Dolphins don't get clowned on as much as the Jets? They haven't won a Super Bowl in over 50 years. Oh, that was a fair ball? Oh, that was foul. They haven't won a Super Bowl in over 50 years. They haven't even won a playoff game since 2000. They haven't won a playoff game in 26 years. They get clowned on more than the Jets do. They haven't found a quarterback since Dan Marino. They've had a lot of bums, just like the Jets have a lot of bums. But the Jets, that's the other code. That's the other one, Code. The Jets The last 30 years have more AFC Championship game appearances than the Bills and Dolphins combined. Isn't that funny? It's the Patriots and then the Jets in that category. That's all I got. My mate's brother-in-law, wow, really? Oh, that's cool. Way back. Do you got pictures? Oh, your mate's brother-in-law. I thought you meant your brother-in-law. Sorry. It's still cool though. Salvador Perez is up. The man that time just will not up. That's in no man's land. Judge caught it. All right, let's go. Oh, I think code means he got suspended for 3 weeks, but he has served one, has 2 weeks to serve. Okay. So he did get 3 weeks. The question here, we're going to the bottom of the seventh, guys. The question here, me being moderator of this, is that the suspension was 3 weeks. My understanding, code was saying it's 2 weeks, and it was 3 weeks. And you're saying it's 3 weeks, but now it's down to 2 because he served one already. But was it 3 weeks originally? So it never got down from 3 weeks. I don't think so, Caleb, and I'll tell you why. Because this team beat Japan. Then they came back against Italy, and Venezuela was the underdog in both of those. Beating Japan was huge because that's the last WBC champion. I think in all aspects of it, though, it is an upset because on paper, you're like, USA is going to crush this team. So I think it is an upset in regards of the lineups, but I think what Venezuela did to get here the last couple of games, beating Japan, beating Italy, I think that makes this less of an upset than it would have been. Does that make sense? This makes it less of an upset than it would have been. But it would still technically would be an upset, yeah. Tell me, Code. Watch the Fitzroy Bears Lions doco to merge. Yes! Someone else told me about that. Tony might have told me about that. Or Bond. One of you guys did. Yes, that sounds very familiar. Let me put in my YouTube history right now. I'll forget. At least I admit to you guys when I forget. Hold on. Let me get it in there right now. I got to put it in my history. That way it'll pop up tomorrow and I'll watch it. Tomorrow's my catch-up day, guys. Catch up on my Red Bulls from last Saturday. Catch up on Arsenal from today. And watch these things. All right, the merge. Merge. Brisbane Lions. Boom. There it is. Okay, got it. The merge. It's an hour and 20 minutes. Perfect. I will be a Brisbane Lions historian at the end of that. And Fitzroy Lions. Looking forward to it. Andres Jimenez is in and replaces Rise at second base. Angel Zerpa is on the mound. He's pitched 4 2/3 innings in this tournament, 3 hits, no earned runs. So that's who's on the mound for Venezuela right now. Facing Kyle Schwarber. Lefty on lefty. Strike one. If they're going to come back, yeah, Smoltz said it right. Now would be the time. 1-1, 1-1. Of course. I'll help you. All of us will help you. Like you keep hearing me talk about this footy thing. All the Aussies in here in my beginning helped me with that. Well, Code and Caleb are newer to the thing, but like way back, Bond, Tony, Bagger Dave. 1-2. 1-2 on Schwarber. Boy, guys, this is getting scary. A momentum swing. If Schwarber knocked one out of the park right now, or they get some sort of rally going. Guys, we haven't even had anything close to any threat. Wow, 2-2. I don't know how he didn't call that a strike. 2-2. You got it, man. You got it, Dean. We'll help you out. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. You're going to have a lot of fun watching those playoffs. 2-2 on Schwarber. Struck him out. The doco in the Discord on Fitzroy It is in the Discord. It was you, Tony. I knew one of you guys dropped that. Well, now I got it in my YouTube history. I will be watching that. Tony, thank you, man. I knew it was one of you guys. What's funny is watching the people in the crowd, Venezuela fans are all jumping up, and the USA fans like this. Bregman up. Well, you got Gunnar Henderson on the bench. You already used Crow Anderson. Buxton's out. Roman Anthony on deck. I mean, come on, Bregman, let's go. Roman Anthony's like our hottest hitter. Hey, I'm caught up. That never happens. Oh man, I gotta tell you something. This ump is making you hit the strike zone because these guys are painting what's called painting the black, the corners. They're painting these corners and they're not calling them strikes. And I'll tell you what, they are very close. I mean, like, it could go either way. 3-1 on Bregman, who has been in pressure situations and cheating situations. Bregman needs garbage cans right now. He needs Alex Cora in the dugout smashing garbage cans. Oh, fair ball, but he's going to be out. Garcia was playing right on the line, man. The last time the U.S. had a runner in scoring position was in the fourth inning versus the Dominican Republic, meaning we haven't had a runner on second base or third since the fourth inning versus the DR. That is scary with this lineup. We haven't had a runner in scoring position in a long time. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. 15 innings since we've had a runner in scoring position from the fourth inning of Dominican Republic to now. Almost hit, Anthony. However we can get on base. Disciple, welcome in, man. Let's go USA. Come on, the game's not over. We're still hanging around. Technically, we're still hanging around. Still hanging around. 1-1 on Anthony. Let's go. Come on, Roman. Oh, my gosh. Did he not call that a strike? Well, lucky again. All good. Three and one on Anthony. Maybe we can get a walk out of him. 3-1. Bad news for the Swans. Oh, man. Who's out for 4 months? Walked him. Let's go. He walked him. My goodness, let it go. Let what go, Disciple? Let what go? My boyfriend is a Bulldogs fan code, so he's very happy. Too bad they probably make finals and lose. Hey, man, the Bulldogs, like I said, they hung around the finals last year, code. They hung around the finals last year, man. And now they opened up beating the Lions in the beginning, man. We're going that commercial break now. Let me check on the Knicks. I'm telling you, if this is commercial, I'm going to freak. It's commercial. I'm not lying. Listen, every time I've moved over, it's been commercial. Hear it? Every time I've turned to check on the Knicks when baseball is at a commercial, that's at a commercial. What are the odds of that? That's 3 times in a row. Is it not? That's just crazy. I don't know. Bevo has been sacked. Yeah, I'm still worried about the doggies back line. French jumping in with some slogans. They're teasing again. Who's Errol Goulden? I don't even know who that is. Is that the coach of the Dogs? I don't. Like I said, I know 80% about what's going on in the in there in footy. That's like the 20% I don't. I don't know everybody's head coach name. Andres Machado's in, relief pitcher. We got Will Smith up from the Dodgers. Will Smith. We needed Will Smith to get a hit here. Oh, what are you swinging at, man? All right, here we go. So Will Smith swings at a ball that was like way off the plate and looks at one in the strike zone. 0-2. Oh, okay. Well, now I know who their best player is, because when I'm thinking of the Swans, I'm like, I know Charlie Curnow just went there. He's a great player. But it's like I follow the Lions the closest, so I don't know every player on every team. Oh, flew out. That's it. We got 6 outs to try to get this thing back in order, guys. Venezuela is 6 outs away from beating the United States, and we only have 2 hits. They have completely shut us down. Completely shut us down. Going to the top of the 8th. On top of the 8th. The Knicks beat the Pacers 136-110. Finally get an update on the Knicks, and they should have beaten the Pacers. The Pacers are trash. So that's good there. So we'll go back over here. You as well, disciple. We need some blessings on the Team USA, really. Because they need hits. They need hits. There's my man. Rangers suck. Another cellar dweller accounted for. Yeah, Stella, Rangers suck is in the building, in the basement. What's going on? Yes, it is. It is. Is it not? That's a great analogy right there, Rangers. It's like watching the Yankees. Remember those all the times in here we watch the Yankees and they'll be down 1-0 and it felt like the game was over. No one can get any hits. This all-star packed lineup. Now, I know it's technically still spring training. But, man, Venezuela came out tonight ready to beat this team. Ready to beat this team. They looked more pumped up than our guys look. I'm being honest. They did, right? Every pitch, even when it was 0-0, everything they did, they were jumping up, screaming, because they're on a roll. They're on a roll, right? You nailed it. It's like watching the Yankees. And all my longtime people in here know the 10-18 month, and we dealt with a lot of that in the 10-18 month. And a lot of the guys that have been with me for a while know what I'm talking about. Wake them bats up. Wake them bats. They better. They got 6 outs to go. They better. I mean, if the United States found a way to just come back and win this thing, boy, they would be Venezuela would be devastated, because they're celebrating their dugout right now. They're celebrating like they've already won. They're dancing. They're doing all these things in the dugout like they've already won this thing. If you're on USA, you got to look in that dugout and be like, wow, they're celebrating already. They're celebrating right now. Griffin Jack's on the mound. He's pitched 2 1/3. He has given up 0 hits and 0 earned runs. That's what we need. I love Vegas and Seattle coming to the NBA. Yeah, all of a sudden, Vegas is getting all these teams, right? When are the A's going to Vegas? Is it 2027? Are they still playing in a minor league or a minor league stadium in Sacramento, right? Shame on Oakland, man. Shame on Oakland for kicking out such a historical franchise. Regardless of how they played lately, just for a historical franchise. 0-2. All good, Rangers suck. All good. All good, my man. Yep. Oh, that's the let it go thing. I can't. I'll tell you this though. I'll give you this much. I don't blame the Yankees losing to them on the cheating. But I mean, it was really bad, man. It was really bad. It was really bad. It was really bad. Alex Cora should be out of baseball, and AJ Hinch should be out of baseball. Period. They got a slap on the hand. Jose Altuve, now I give a lot of credit to him because he wasn't a part of that. Jose Altuve gets booed everywhere, and he wasn't even a part of that. He refused to be part of that. I respect him for that. And he was young. People like, he should have said something. Dude, he's a rookie. The guy was a rookie, and he's around all these veteran players, man. Like, he's going to be the guy to speak up. No way is he going to risk his career. He just refused to be a part of it, and I respected him for that. 100% respected him for that. But A.J. Hinch and Alex Cora should have been banned for life, like Pete Rose. Pete Rose, who now gambling's on everything. How funny is that? So, but yeah, Disciple, all good, man. I get it. Now I get your let it go thing. I get it. I get it. But that's my opinion on that. But I do respect Jose Altuve for not doing that. And him still getting booed is ridiculous. You know what the Astros did that was great? They brought in Dusty Baker, a guy that could handle all of that stuff. And he went out and legitimately won a World Series. And the Astros proved that they didn't need to cheat all along. They really didn't need to because they won anyway. So, all good. We better, man. We still can. We always talk about teams that hang around. What happens when teams let other teams hang around? It's not like Venezuela's putting us away. They're letting us. They can't give up any more runs. We already got 2 outs, man. If Will Smith can catch this and it stays in, boom, 3 outs already. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Going to the bottom of the 8th. All right, so let's go. It's on TNT. There you go. Yeah, I won't be staying up to do that game. Well, watch it, man. Watch it. Those days of me staying up late to do it. I don't do any late games, 10 o'clock starts is too late for me, man. But yeah, they're on cracking on TNT. Good. Next week, we'll be back on with the Lightning and the playoffs coming up. Yep. Because I was one of those ones that was on Altuve a lot. And then when I found out, what's funny about people that are haters on anything, when they find out the real deal, they still want to hate anyway. I didn't. I stopped the Altuve thing once I found out he legitimately refused to be a part of it. Then I was like, all right, I'm good with him now. I'm good. But people still want to hate. No matter what some people are, you still want to hate. And I just don't agree with that. When you find out a real deal about somebody, oh, they really didn't cheat, or oh, they really weren't a part of that, I respect it. And when you're a rookie, you're really going to tell Carlos Beltran and all these other guys that are on the team that I'm going to sell them out and ruin my career, even though he was great in his rookie season. So, and then I wasn't mad about him winning Rookie of the Year anymore. So, all good. Oh, it's all about money. Yeah. That's why the rivalry with, let's say, the Red Sox and the Yankees, that's a biggest rival. That's a huge rivalry. Guys will jump from one team to the other in a heartbeat over money. The players do not care about these rivalries like they did back then. Like the Pedro Martinez days and all those series against the Yankees back then with A-Rod, and even further back. Where are you going? Those were real rivals where you didn't hop to the other team. Nowadays, they'll please. These guys will jump teams in a minute. So yes, you're right. It's all about money. Here, baby. Yeah. Good girl. What's the matter? You good? You good? You hungry? There you go. Good girl. Yeah, I know. Every year and then lose. It's so funny, Code. It's so true, though. All right, here we go. Crow Armstrong up. And then we get back to a Terang and then Crow Armstrong and then Bobby Witt. So the middle of our order will come up. What about the Yanks cheating scandal? The one they got covered up. They won't release the file on what happened. It's not like that one, dude. It's not even close. It was a bull. They did release it. It was a bullpen thing. They were calling from the bullpen, but it wasn't anything like the Astros. They were calling it from the bullpen with signs, and there was really nothing documented on where and how it worked. It's not like the Red Sox had the Apple Watches. But when Alex Cora went to the Red Sox, their review guy, JT Watkins, got suspended for the season. The year they won the World Series, he got suspended for the following season for cheating on the replay booth. But the Yankees, everybody made a big deal out of that. They already handled that. And I think everybody steals. That's why everybody has the code thing now, and no one can steal signs anymore. But the Yankees had the bullpen phone thing. That's the file that it was released. It was released. It wasn't even close to a big deal. But the Astros thing was egregious. And I'm not denying the Yankees cheated. They did. But it's just, this was egregious, man. The Astros thing was really egregious. And I don't agree with any cheating, to be honest with you. The Astros definitely cheated, deserved the worst for it. I don't disagree there, but Yanks had a huge scandal too. Not as huge as that. And we're comparing cheating things here, but it wasn't as huge because you didn't even know the files were released. They were released, and they were using a bullpen phone. And it really does suck because everybody – it takes away from the game. And what really is worse, like in the NBA, the refs cheating. Everybody's betting now, Disciple. That's why. Everybody's betting nowadays. There's players that are in scandals like that are what happened? 2 outs. We already have 2 outs. There's betting. I mean, there's referees in the NBA cheating. There's players cheating. Everybody, it's all over betting. Everything's betting. Hey, don't worry, the game started already, but you can bet on who hits the next home run. You can bet on the first inning. You can bet. That's what this is all about nowadays. So how can we trust anything anymore? And to let you know, I was really mad at the Yankees during that whole bullpen thing. That I grew up in a Mets household, but I chose the Yankees. But I was like, man, maybe I'll just become a full-time Mets fan. That's how close I was to that, Disciple. That's why I don't defend it that much. But they didn't win anything. It's still wrong. Yep, it is still wrong. It almost made me a full-time Mets fan. That's how disgusted I was over it. And then I realized, it sucks. It's covered up. Astros cheated. Yes, it was major cheating, very bad, but Yanks scandal. Because it wasn't as egregious, Disciple. It wasn't as bad as like banging garbage cans and like really, really like to the point like nobody noticed. And then nobody gets punished, right? I mean, don't you think the players should have been punished for that? How did Alex Cora and AJ Hinch get a slap on the wrist? Hey, we're going to suspend him for 1 season. It was like the COVID season. They played 60 games. They didn't really miss anything. That's like growing up and getting punished on a rainy day. Hey, you're in for the weekend. Oh, there was a hurricane this weekend, so everybody's inside. So we got 1 man on, 2 outs. But there weren't even base. I mean, technically, the Astros thing kind of got swept under the rug because no one got punished for it. Cora and Hinch did, but the players didn't. Players didn't even get punished. Why? Because it's all about money. They want the money. It's all about ratings and money, and that's why no one got suspended. That's why not one player on the Astros got suspended. That's why nobody on the Yankees got suspended. Why? Ratings. It's the same reason why they changed hitting the quarterback rule in the NFL after Tom Brady got hurt and missed the 2011 season. Oh, man, we can't have that anymore. We got to start changing some rules because it's ratings and betting and money. So I'm not going to even sit here and act like the Yankees thing was overlooked because they're the Yankees. The players on the Astros got swept under the rug because we're not going to get rid of players, man. This is ratings. We want the Yankee Astros. We want the Astros around because it's going to bring ratings. How much ratings did the Astros get the following year? Bryce Harper! Boom, 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 boom. Bryce Harper, 2-run home run tie game. Back in it just like that. Back in it just like that. Some of the USA players look defeated. Still 2 innings of offense to go. Disciple, I'm not going to go back and forth during this whole game over the Astros and the Yankees. We're just arguing over whose was worse. Yours was worse. Way worse. And the Yankees are wrong for it too. But it's not like your team lost any players. Your team didn't lose any players. Who'd you guys lose? What punishment did you get? You guys took it to the next level with Garbage Can Cora. Once he wasn't allowed to cheat anymore, how's he been doing since like after the Red Sox won the World Series and the replay booth guy got fired? He hasn't done anything since then. But your players, it kind of got swept under the rug for you too because no players got suspended. But you guys come attack the Yankees because the Astros are the most hated team because of that. I'm not justifying what the Yankees did, but I'm not going to have this whole discussion over this. I'm not going to have a whole discussion over it. I already told you I know the Yankees cheated, but not like the Astros did. It's the worst scandal in baseball history, the Astros. Maybe the White Sox was worse when they threw a World Series. They threw the whole thing. So, what are you watching it on, Caleb? Beautiful 2-run shot. Let's go. NHL playoffs. Let's go. The excitement building for this. Yes, Mean. Disciple, I'm not going to – we're done. We're done with this conversation, man. I'm just going to skip over all that. You can stay in here, and you're welcome anytime, but I'm not going to go over stuff anymore on cheating, who cheated worse, who did this, who did that. Yankee fans never come – I'm one of the few that doesn't complain about anything about them cheating. But the Astros was worse, and this is really like a silly conversation at this point. Until Bryce Harper's home run. Two to two. Now the momentum swings because Venezuela they were celebrating in their dugout. They were celebrating in their dugout, as I told you. Celebrating. Yeah, you got to. I can't believe they're not showing this in Australia. Like you guys, especially since your country is part of the WBC. That's true. That's true. But plus, they proved they could play anyway after the scandal was over. They still proved they could play. I bet you there's some lower teams that are doing the same thing, and they just don't do well at it. The Yankees, Astros, Red Sox, they aren't the only teams doing it. Every team does it. It's just a matter of who has the better players that are doing it. And plus, everybody was doing steroids. How about the steroid era? That's why I said it's just useless conversation at this point. The Astros winning a World Series is what made it the worst for them. They won the World Series, and they did bat better on the road. I'm way behind because that already happened. All I know about cheating baseball, 1910 Red Sox. Yeah, that's probably the worst one. They threw an entire World Series. Some people believe the Oakland A's, when they got swept by the Cincinnati Reds in 1990, Paul O'Neill was on that team. Chris Sabo was on that team. Lou Piniella was the manager. They swept a far, far and beyond better team than they were, with Mark McGuire and Canseco and Ricky Henderson and Dave Stewart and these guys. It was a monster team, and they swept them. So, all right, Bruin, take it easy, man. Let's go. Yes, let's go. Harper's had a horrendous WBC came through. I told you guys what happens when a team hangs around. The team hangs around, we come back. Closest the AFL has the Astros Essendon 2012 drug. I heard about that. I looked a little bit into that, Caleb. The drug scandal of the Essendon Bombers. I looked a little. I don't know that much about it because I'm new to footy. I'm new to it. Every sport does it, man. Every sport. Nowadays, it's all about betting. Nowadays, it's all about money and betting. That was huge clutch. Huge clutch. Huge clutch. Big time. Let's go. Well, getting used to that, Disciple. I'm way behind in my chat all the time. Why? Because I pay attention to everybody's chat in here. These guys have been with me a long time. They already know that. I pay attention to the chat more than a lot of people do on their channels. Garrett Whitlock in, the closer for the Red Sox. 3 innings pitched in the series, only giving up 1 hit, struck out 5, and walked nobody, and 0 earned runs. Let's go. They're saving Mason Miller to close the game out. We're 2-2, top of the 9th. Hello? Yeah, I got to look into that a little bit more, Tony. I think Bond or somebody told me about that, and I looked up a little bit of it. The Bombers' drug saga was huge. 30 players suspended for a year, kicked out of the finals. 3-1 on a Raz. 3-1 on a Raz. Nobody out. Whitlock is a great closer, man. They're saving Mason Miller. Like, these are 2 of the best closers in the game. Strike 1. That wasn't a strike, as I told you guys before. Both teams' pitchers are pitching the edges. They're pitching the edges, and the umpire's not calling it. It's got to be clearly in the strike zone. These guys are not catching any breaks on the corners. Oh, that's a good question. You know he did. You know Manav was thrilled. Go Tampa. Let's go Lightning. Let's go Lightning. Yes. Thanks for the update, Mean. And my Knicks won today, too. Oh, me too, man. I love baseball my whole life. I told you, I grew up in a New York Mets household and chose the Yankees because I was a big Dave Winfield and Don Mattingly fan. Though I did like Strawberry, Gooden, Keith Hernandez. I liked all of them, too. And I still like the Mets. I still like the Mets. I got to look. You guys are making me want to look at it. They just had a meeting on the mound. There's 1-0, 1 out. 1-0, 1 out. What's going on, Stella? You got a whole conversation going on over there. One second, guys. Just trying to see what happens here. 1-1. Going to steal second. Out. Safe. You called him safe. Wow. Wow. He was safe. Are they going to review that? I know, Stella. I think he was out too, but let's see. The tag might have been bad. The tag might have been bad. Hold on. They're challenging it. What do you guys think? It looks safe. Can't find this thing on the. I was trying to find you something mean on the Lightning. I can't find it while they're reviewing this. It looked like he tagged them out, but I don't know if his cleats actually touched the base or not. If they could, here's another angle. Hold on. Man, that's close, but it's got to be inconclusive, right? All right. They called him safe. Wow. Why is Judge so bad? Hey, Justin, another cellar dweller accounted for. Judge is bad what? You're not a Judge hater, are you, Justin? Are you a Judge hater? Justin, don't be a Judge hater. Why? Clarify that for me, Justin. You've been in the basement for a while. You have to clarify how Judge is bad to me. The AFL actually cleared the players. Same thing over here. They always let the players go. Why? Because the players bring the money. The players need the money. I mean, they need the money from the players. They're not going to suspend big-time players. They're not. They need ratings. They everything's about them. Wow, all 42. I got to look at Anthony. That's weird. It's weird calling Anthony. Tony, drop that in the Discord, man. All right, 2-2. Nobody out. Boy, Whitlock, man. Come on, man. This guy's a great closer for the Red Sox. Look at this is what the WBC does. Makes you go for your rival players. I know, Stella. I know. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's going to bring a run in for sure. Venezuela scores. That was a huge in-the-gap double, and there's still nobody out. Yeah, she's a little over one now, so she's trying to talk. This is not good. Look at that. Venezuela answers right back. I know. Answers right back. We get a 2-run homer to tie it up, and they answer right back. Still nobody out. It's calling Rock right now. Stella's calling Rock saying, Ma, Ma. All right, Stella. Way back taking drugs that haven't been tested. That is great for the players. No, I like Judge, but we need him to be good. Hey, you know what's funny, too? Because remember, Justin, this is still spring training. It is still spring training. But, yeah, it would be great for him to come. Look at Bryce Harper. He's been terrible the whole WBC. Came through in the clutch there. 2-run homer. Came through in the clutch. So, yeah, we're gonna need him to step up. We need them all to step up. So who's that? Stella. See, there's Rock calling. Stella was saying Ma. Now she's fluffed up listening. See, there was Ma. Oh! She's all hyped up over the game right now. Bye. Yep, there was Ma. Why? Yep, see, she's calling Ma. What do you want? Calling Rock. Goodies. That's it. She wants goodies. Rock always gives her goodies. So that's what she wants. Bye, Stella. 0-2. Still a man on second, 0-2. Oh. Yep, she wants Rock always gives her goodies. Always gives her goodies. Good evening, Justin. Yes, Manad. Justin's around. Just saw a replay of Harper's homer. He couldn't have hit that any sweeter. Right, Al? And we've given up a run already in the top of the 9th inning. Yeah, he hit that dead on. Dead on. We cannot give up any more runs. Now being Johnny Obvious. Cannot give up any more runs. That's a fly out. That's not even going to move the runner. Roman Anthony got it. Not even going to move the runner. Garrett Whitlock's getting pulled. Let's see. Because they used Mason Miller in the last game. That's probably why. And remember, Mark DeRosa has a responsibility to the teams and their players. If he overused Mason Miller, he just closed him in the last game. And Mason, I think, threw over 30 pitches in that. We won the 2-1 against Dominican Republic, but he just used them 2 days ago. If you're the Padres, you probably don't want to see Mason Miller out there again. You know what I mean? He has an obligation to these teams that they play for to not overuse these guys. So and Whitlock has been good. So that's probably why Miller threw a lot of pitches the other night. I think it was in around 30. That's probably why they didn't use him. Seeing people go off at DeRosa for not using Miller, but it's crazy because I understand it. I really understand it. You can't throw this guy out there again 2 days later after that grueling inning he had the other night. Put it this way, Caleb, if you're like Padres management or ownership and he put Mason Miller out there tonight and the guy like overused him and tore his elbow and Tommy John surgery, something like that. DeRosa, can you imagine what pressure Mark DeRosa has to be manager of this team, let alone making the lineup itself? And then having all the pressure of who to use, who not to use, like Skubal leaving. Some people actually believe Skubal left just because I pitched once, I don't care. He did care. He had a hard time leaving. He had a really hard time leaving because he really wanted to pitch, but he had an obligation to the Tigers, and he's in a contract here. So going back to Disciples' point, it's all about money. And I believe that Skubal and a lot of these guys really, really do want to be there. Their heart really wants to be there with the team. Their wallet says, no, Skubal's in a contract here. You think he really is going to push it out here and risk getting hurt in a contract year? No way. That doesn't mean they don't care. But if they get hurt, man. Remember Edwin Diaz, the closer for the Dodgers, the closer for the Mets at the time. Remember WBC 2023? He got hurt, and that was out for the entire season. Now, they can get hurt in spring training, which is always the argument. That's true. But if they get hurt for their own team in their spring training, that's the difference. They'd rather have them hurt with their own team than doing something like this. Wow. Suarez took off like there was 2 outs. He got back in time. He's lucky that was a lazy fly ball to the infield. Suarez, the minute the ball was hit, he just took off from second. He took off on the pitch. He had to hurry up and get back. Anyway. Yep, Disciple. That's exactly what I think it is, man. You just can't overuse these guys. I think DeRosa's done a great job, and people are still pissed about the Italy game. Oh, they thought they were already in. All right, so what? They got away with that. And that takes away from what Italy did to them, does it not? McLean and Yarbrough got blasted. It was 8-0. McLean was the guy who started anyway, and DeRosa was like, hey, man, you managed the game as if you had moved to the next round already. He wasn't out there letting up, throwing softballs in the first inning. What are they reviewing? If he got back in time? Hold on. Yeah, Suarez is lucky that was a long, lazy fly to the infield because he would have been out at second. Now we lost our challenges. I understand why they challenged it, but They lost their challenges now. I think it's because they said Miller was available pre-game. Well, he is available, right? He's available to pitch, but they don't want to pitch him till the last particular moment. And intentional walk now to Abreu. They just intentionally walk Abreu now. But they got to use him as the last guy. Whitlock is a great closer himself, and he hasn't given up a run, and he hasn't even given up a walk. So, it happened. Manab, let's go USA. Let's go USA. Let's go, Manab. Maybe we can pull this off in the bottom of the ninth. Man, Mark, how you been? Long time, man. How you been? Wow, that's a blast from the past. How you been, Mark? What's happening, man? Wow. Well, we're trying to sweat this one out here, man. It's 2 outs, first and second. What's happening with you, Mark? How you been, man? Salvador Perez, who's like 9,000 years old, is still in the league. I'm telling you, the guy could still play. It's amazing, man. It feels like he's been in the league for 1,000 years. Rogers, who's one of the might be someone can check me on this, but I think he's the only true submarine pitcher left in the league. Oh, wow. He tagged that one only to the warning track. Woo! That looked worse off the bat than it was. Okay. Schwarber, Bregman, and Roman Anthony coming up. Down by a run. We only had 3 hits in this game. Can we do it? Bottom of the ninth coming up. Venezuela, to their credit, answered right back. We figured the momentum would have swung with Bryce Harper's 2-run homer. I know, Stella. This is crazy. Here we go. What is that about, Stella? All right. Let's go. Bottom of the ninth coming up. This is like a game 7. But would you guys put this has always been a big thing. Would you put Ohtani striking out Mike Trout to win the WBC in 2023? Or let's say whoever on USA hits a game walk-off home run to win this tonight. Would you put this in as Major League I know it's not Major League Baseball, but would you put this in as greatest baseball moments, as big-time Major League Baseball moments? I wouldn't. Personally, I can't see that. Because it's a tournament. It's spring training, and I don't see how these kind of wins, if the United States wins with a walk-off homer, would that be as big as a World Series walk-off homer like Joe Carter for the Blue Jays? That was a huge moment. Joe Carter off of Mitch Williams, off of the Phillies, walk-off homer for the World Series win. That is big time. These are exciting games, but I don't put them in that category. That's just me personally. Still 1-0 Lightning. Let's go. Who's playing goalie? Mean? Oh, you know what? This isn't on yet. I'm going to flip over to that for a heartbeat. A heartbeat. My remote batteries are low. No kidding. Oh, yeah. It's 2 minutes now. All right. Kyle Schwarber coming up. Here we go. No wonder my batteries are low. No kidding. Let's go. Ball 1. So we got Schwarber. Gunnar Henderson is on deck, guys. I knew Gunnar Henderson. You got a righty versus a lefty. So he's going to replace Alex Bregman in the order. Gunnar Henderson has had a good WBC. So if he hits a walk-off home run, what do you think? Oh, Schwarber was going for the fences on that one. Oh, man, he swung huge on that. I know, Stella. We're trying. They're trying to step it up. They're trying to step it up. Ball 2, 2-2. Oh, man. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Struck him out. 1 down. Struck Kyle Schwarber out. Two more to go. Come on, guys. We got 2 outs left. Gunnar Henderson coming up. Gunnar Henderson, lefty batter. Roman Anthony, lefty batter. Let's go. Crowd is going crazy, Caleb. Everybody's silent. Like, crowd is going crazy. And hey, Venezuela has been proven that they weren't thought about. It was USA, Japan, and Dominican Republic. Venezuela wasn't even included in that conversation. Gunnar Henderson's hitting .429, 2 home runs, 4 ribbies in this WBC. He's 6 for 14 to have a .429 average. Let's go. All right, Mean. Let's go, Lightning. 2-0. Let's go, Lightning. Hello. I know we're trying, Stella. We're trying. 1-0. Henderson, please don't stay in. He flew out. Crappy hit. Well, we're down to our last out, guys. We're down to our last out. Roman Anthony, who has been the hottest hitter. Now look at that. See? Yankee fan going for a Red Sox. Let's go. Roman Anthony, let's go, man. Let's go, kid. See? That's what this is, what makes these things exciting. Yankee fans going for a Red Sox player. Let's go. They're like really going for him. Come on. But now they've been choking the whole game. Up until Bryce Harper's 2-run home run, they really have been choking the whole game. Oh. One and one, 2 outs. Let's go. Pitcher's tying his shoes. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, Roman. Get a hit or a home run. Down to our last strike. Down to our last strike. Look at Miguel Cabrera. He's in. Oh man, what a hit! What a player he was. Here we go. Timeout. Meeting on the mound. Timeout. Oh, let's go. That's it. Venezuela upsets the United States. They beat Japan. They beat Italy. Then they beat the United States. Wow. 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 Shout out to Venezuela. Got to say it. Wow. Good night, guys. That's it. That's it. Disciple, you should come back around. And people that have been in here new today should come back around because all of us have been here for a while. Anybody watching baseball, we're going to be doing a lot of baseball in here. Yankees, Mets. Wow, guys. Wow. Got to hand it to them, man. Venezuela beat all, well, outside of Dominican Republic, they beat Japan and USA, man. They beat them both. They beat them both. Yeah, Al, are you getting the Lightning Kraken game right? Seattle? Lightning versus Seattle is on right now. I'm not going to do the game, but it's on. Wow, USA lost, man. Wow. Shout out to Venezuela. They beat the top teams. This wasn't a fluke win. They doing it. They're doing it. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm out of here. Al, it should be on. Well, I don't know what it's on for you, but the only channel I know that's on with you guys. Oh, you are watching it. Good, man. Good. Al, keep watching, man. Go Lightning. Go Tampa. Go Tampa. Go Tampa. And I just turned to it. I'm going to be watching that while I clean up Stella. You got to do a lot of vacuuming in here. Shout out to Venezuela. You got to give it to them. That's the only channel I know over there that carries stuff is KO, and that's from you guys. So anyway, shout out to the Venezuela team. They did beat us. What can we say, Caleb? What can we say? They beat us. They beat the top teams, man. Their pitching shut us down. Eduardo Rodriguez shut this lineup down for 5 innings and 1 hit. 1 hit. So, all right, guys. So what did we learn tonight? Everybody cheats. Everybody's out for money. And the Lightning are up 2-0. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time around, which will be this week. It'll be this week. I'll let you guys know as we go along. It'll be this week. Yep. Wow. We'll leave it on that, Slumby. Wow. You know what? As a matter of fact, I will pin that, Slumby. I'm going to pin that. Just so everybody because that's really what it is. It's a wow statement. It's a wow statement. But you got to do it, man. I mean, hey, 2-0. I lost my chat now. Anyway, I was going to pin it. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, you got it. Go Lightning, go Lightning, go Lightning. Like I said, I'm going to be cleaning up down here, and I'm going to have that game on in the background. Yep, Stella, it's bedtime. What a game. What a performance. Yes. Absolutely, Steve. Can't get mad at something that they beat our best players. They beat Japan's best players. I wanted to win. We wanted to have the USA sweep everything. So, but we didn't. Shout out to them. Their pitching shut us down, man. Absolutely shut us down. If it wasn't for Bryce Harper's 2-run homer, we would have been shut out. So, guys, have a great night. I'll be back on again this week. I'll let you know. But I'll be back on. Keep your bell notices on, guys. Thanks as always. And we'll see you later.